guys, we are here at the moment. I'm seeing some short-term breakouts, and you know what, we thought, let's jump on, let's do a live session. I was meant to be with the family today. We got some family from the UK, and it ended up raining. So half of our plans got cancelled. Breakouts started happening, and I'm like, okay, I was going to do a pre-record educational video for the show. But it looks like we're getting some breakouts, and it looks like we're getting some trades too. I'm currently in a great Fantom position where I got some really good entries yesterday, and I'm opening new positions now as we speak. As I'm looking now before CPI, I think the goal now today is to possibly trade before CPI. I think we're going to get a move before, and we'll obviously see if the CPI comes in and helps us continue the momentum move, or it will be TPs. So I think this is a great opportunity for us again to put on our trading caps and be like, okay, long time frame, we're giving the market a bit of space to see if it's, you know, should we make some big decisions with our long term portfolio. But when it comes to short time frame, we couldn't ask for a better market. You know, we're basically sitting at the moment with a great volatile market, where we're literally moving good 5 to 10% every day at the moment. And this is definitely a trader's dream. So for me, I'm looking currently at Bitcoin. Remember when I spoke about sideways, where sideways is the area where you build your trades. And then when the market breaks a certain area, you must already be in your trade. So if you have a look over here quickly, for example, you see sideways, I built my trade. I got stopped a few times. I got chopped for a few days, but I kept the momentum of trading that sideways range. And therefore, when the trade happens and plays out, you want to already be in. Now my full position's in. I don't need to add anything more. And you see the skill of it. And now you look at Bitcoin and you're like, okay, Bitcoin's at these areas. And then we have a few tokens. We have MATIC in the wedge right now. Big trade coming up there very shortly. We have AVAX breaking out, retesting right now, possibly some big trades happening over there too. We have many of these coins that just came through this huge dump on the one side, now going sideways, and you have two options. Today, we're either going to be filling a great long to the upside, which might get trapped later, which means over here, we look at gains of what we can make on these short-term trades. And the percentages are big. You're looking at 10, 15% trades within that, you know, bearish scenario sort of thing. Or what happens is we do decide to fake out. And if that does decide to happen, we're going to get some incredible shorts within the market. So guys, I'm enjoying it. I'm excited to be back with some live trading again. Let me know in the comments if you are enjoying the live trading again. I think it's time for us to just come and chill together. Remember what this is. This is a live trading session where I'm going to be trading my accounts in front of you. I'm going to be teaching you how to handle your emotions when that happens, how I move my stop losses, how I plan my risk, how I do everything. And then what we do as well is we sit and we drink coffee and we teach. And while we're trading, we just have a great time together. So this is a great place for you to just put this on the side with your day, join us, be part of the community, see what it's like to have a community to trade with every day, and let's do it. So no more wasting time. I think let's get the intro song. Let's get pumped up. Josh, hit the button and then let's start.
Click, click. Have you heard the news? What? With his finger on the pulse, it's like Sheldon knew. Click, click. When the sniper shoots, we got Sheldon on the chart, so we never lose. Enter the sniper, sharpshooter advisor. Enter the sniper, he marks the charts right. Enter the sniper, he's calling the cycles. So enter the sniper, click, click, click. Time to be dedicated, sniper mode is activated. Explosions in the market are in target, and Sheldon demonstrates. Mirror, mirror on the wall, Master Sheldon tell us all. We got Sheldon on the chart, so we never lose. Enter the sniper, sharpshooter advisor. Enter the sniper, he marks the charts right. Enter the sniper, he's calling the cycles. Enter the sniper, click, click. Enter the sniper.
Yo, Banter fam, hope you're having a fantastic day so far. You know what? We got to sit here and again, look at the market, look at where these prices are at, and just stay committed that we got to learn the skills of trading. We got to enjoy all this time together. And you basically got to prep. Remember what I say many times is we're basically these races that know that there's a race coming and we need to try get as good as we can in the car. But you don't know when that race starts. And when the race starts, there's no more time to really improve because you've got to focus on the race. And that's exactly what crypto is you do have these bear markets, you have the extended, downside and a lot of the depression stages, and it tests your emotions to the limits. And so many new things to learn. But one thing you got to understand is this soon shall pass. This is a very big thing within crypto. Is the downside will pass at some point. And what the downside is there to do is to mentally prep you and to get all your tools ready and to sharpen everything. So when the time comes, that's what you got. You got to focus on making the money. So right now you're focusing on the skill, you're focusing on learning, you're focusing on building all the tools that you need. And then when the markets take off, they run for about a year, guys. You end up having this crazy run where it goes for a year, and there's not really much time to learn too much when that's happening because everything's just going crazy. You got to stay focused, and then it's time to make money. So you got the learning phase and you got the making money phase. And again, we've got to stay sharp because again, we're sitting at the 200 weekly moving average of Bitcoin again. So at any moment, these bottoms can be in. Now, first thing, guys, Banter Bubbles. Make sure you use Banter Bubbles. Incredible. Download the app. Have a look here. You can chat inside the boxes, and there's a lot more exciting things coming here. This is going to be incredible. Like they spoke about it this morning. There's a lot of integrations happening and there's a lot of upgrades. So get in early on Banter Bubbles now. Secondly, above that, we have CoinW. So CoinW, guys, you can trade for the US citizens. You can trade, no KYC, no VPN needed. I've been using it. I'm enjoying it quite a bit at the moment. So this is where I'm going to be taking some trades today. I'm definitely enjoying it. We have Bybit. I'm using Bybit as well. All links are below this video if you want to open an account. Make sure that you open accounts with the Sniper School links because then you can join Sniper School. We have cohort 6. We have the welcome event starting tonight. So join Sniper School, guys. Go below, register for Sniper School if you haven't done it yet. There's 3 basic steps. You open an exchange account. So you can use CoinW, you can use BitGet, you can use Bybit, you can use Maxi. You'll need to deposit $100 that you trade within the course. So it's your cash. And then you just got to put your user ID in so we can verify that you have used one of our links. And that's how it gets a sponsorship that you get school for free. So that's how it basically works. So come join me tonight. I think it's in the next 9 hours. I'm doing my first live event. Yeah, let's get into it, guys. So obviously quite a bit happened over the last few days. Crazy dump off. But for me, I really like it when this does happen. Like for me, it's the best time to trade is when you have a huge dump off, because what you basically have, and crypto likes to do it, we like to see how hard the bulls work. So the bulls work really hard, especially in the bear market. In the bear market, the bulls, they work their asses off, work it off, and the bears come and erase it in a very short period of time. And this is the current market that we're in at the moment. So what we're seeing now is you have an option. You got the option of this possibly playing out, and I can draw this over there, boom, where you have this nice little grind back to the upside, and then they catch you yet again. So ultimately what we have is a nice short-term long. The percentages have opened a lot now. So every trade you're making now can be really good percentage-wise. For example, I took a trade last night that's sitting in 98% profit. They're sitting around $4,000. Now I got chopped for the week. I ended up even taking $2,000 out this account and holding it in spot so that I don't trade too much, especially when this all happened. And I think I had about 4 stoppages. I was long here, I got stopped. I was long here, I got stopped. I was long here, I got stopped. And I'm like, I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting because I know what this little phase over here means. It means basically this option plays out over here and then the big dump off. Or what you have is you have an inverse Bart Simpson, where basically this decides to go sideways for a little while and boom, you're straight back up where it started, and this can start off from there. So ultimately, I'm looking at 2 ways. Either I'm looking at a prolonged long position over here, something that I can hold for a little while, which will be good. Or I'm looking at a short-term long, make money for a day or 2 to the upside, and then prepare for a really big short. Main thing is that I'm focused on is either way right now. I'm looking at 10-20% trades. This with slight leverage obviously increases it a lot. If you don't know leverage, don't attempt high leverage at all. But I wouldn't throw away the platform. Now, what I mean by that is if you come here to Bybit or you even go to CoinW, guys, you can trade on a 1x. on a 1x. You can take this down to a 1x, which means you're not borrowing any money, which means your liquidation and stuff like that doesn't matter, but you can long and short. So I think the big thing you got to focus on right now is, firstly, we have such great opportunities for the higher time frame to add to our portfolio. It's actually okay to focus on a dollar-based business. Now, I don't think our long-term portfolios, we should be holding USDT because it's a terrible currency in my eyes. But I think on the short time frame, we got to try and make as much dollars as we can to keep buying, right? Because again, we got to zoom out and be like, where are we at? Especially with a lot of the tokens. And we got Bitcoin creeping up to the 200 weekly again, still holding support, which is good. But you look at a lot of these tokens and you're like, whoa, like look at this for Fantom, guys. This is not a great, let me just clear the screen over here so I can see. If you look at this for Fantom, you're like, whoa, so this is not a great entry for long time frame. You know, what is? And ultimately, I know what the reasons would be. Out of cash. I've been buying the dip for 2 years. I'm out of cash. So that's why I think it's really good to be trading at the moment to make more of that cash. Because the more we can load up over here, you'll be very grateful when, you know, a bull leg comes again. And I'm talking about a serious bull leg comes. And you were buying anywhere in these phases over here. It will soon all make sense, guys. All of your struggles, all of the irritations in crypto, all of these things, it all makes sense when this all starts to come right and starts to make its way to the upside. Because as much as we go through this devastating position over here, this does start at some time. And when it goes, it's going to be incredible. So wherever we're loading up here, you know, it's definitely going to pay out a lot within the future, and especially by you not getting shaken out. The only difference is we're out of cash here, right? I'm even running low in dollars. So I'm like, okay, I need to get these dollar accounts going. That's why I'm trading with $50, $100, $200, $300,000 positions. I'm not going that big yet until we're out of this range. But I do look at these RSIs and I'm like, whoa, look at this Fantom RSI at the bottom. So anything we're buying now could actually end up being some great entries that we may hold for a little longer. If you look at Fantom right now, it's like, that's the daily candle. And I'm like, okay, RSI at the bottom, reset. And then I look at my position and I'm like, whoa, and that's my entry. So if I look at this, that's already my entry. And if I now look at this chart over here, I'm like, geez, that's the daily. So if I had to actually take my entry, let's actually see what my entry is, 243. And I put this on the higher time frame scheme. It just gives me a good idea. 243. It's more or less over there. Okay, now if I zoom out and I'm like, this could be really, really, really good entries, because even if this decides to just go back to 618, let's say it stays in the range, and I end up getting these positions over here, whoa, you know, I'm making $100,000, $200,000 on that trade if that plays out. So all of these little things, it's not to say that I'm taking that exact trade now. I'm looking at the different scenarios of what can play out and how long I can hold these things for, you know, basically strategize how I'm going to be trading this. So the way I look at this now, before I get into the new trades, because the MATIC trade is nearly ready, and I actually got the guys over here as well. What's up, Craig? What's up, Bill? What's happening, guys?
What's up, guys?
All good, buddy. Looking for a good day today. Lots of news coming.
Yeah, lots of news coming.
I think those entries, bro.
We did work our asses off for those entries. They tried to shake us out many times. I think you're in a couple positions though, and I think what we're trying today is we actually want to trade pre-CPI, because we know when CPI comes out, it's going to be these wicks, and if we can have a bit of gap, like if I can have this big gap that I have over here from my entry for CPI, who knows? CPI might explode the market. It might send a crazy wick down first, which usually stops us out. And I think that's why it's important to pay attention to where we're at right now. Did you get your AVAX? This looks good, this AVAX position.
So, Bria, I got a killer AVAX entry. Let me share my screen. I'll show you what I did then and how I got about it.
Okay, I'm going to start prepping up these trades. Okay. Let's see if you can share them out there. I'm going to start prepping the MATIC and AVAX chart, because I think these are the two trades we're going to be taking.
So this is AVAX on the 1 hour. And yesterday on our, I was trying to break down these daily candles into sort of 1 hour blocks. We were looking for ranges and things. So we identified a couple of these guys, but we had a clear sort of range forming. Here was another section here. So my AVAX entry was at this zone down here. at the bottom, so about 11.2.
Oh, nice entry, yeah.
Now
Perfect
I'm sort of
entry.
waiting for CPI. I've grabbed such a good entry. I don't want to exit just yet. I want to see how things play out. You know, so right now we've broken this range. I want to see obviously if this is a potential fake out. So what I'm doing here is I'm looking for areas of support that sort of interest me. So this is my first sort of area here. So like I'll be comfortable with a pullback on AVAX, you know, even down here to this 382, I'll be happy. If things get like super volatile later, we might even visit the 618. Like it's not panic stations for me, you know, at the 382, 618, you know, I got a good entry. We worked for that entry, and now I can relax with my trade. The other one I've got was Fantom.
That's the one you showed on the live yesterday, Ado.
If you pull this flip, yeah, I think we spoke about Fantom. We also did FET on the live yesterday. Fantom's hit the 618 now, so it's sort of interesting. Like this trade's ripped. I didn't get the best entry.
Yeah, like I'm sitting in a place now where I'm like, should I close Fantom and go long MATIC?
Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky because, I mean, I'm looking at Fantom now, thinking any pullbacks here we can press and we can add. You know, hopefully we get a nice wick down later and the CPI news is like flat or bullish. But if we get that wick down, then we can climb in here because I think Fantom's got legs. You know, there's a few more percent here before we need to. There's another 10% in Fantom. So
I agree.
It's a tricky one for me. Like MATIC it's teeing up for a good entry. Here's
a
MATIC.
little bit of a pullback.
Okay, so what are you looking at in MATIC?
Yeah. So here's the
I
first
like
one, guys.
MATIC.
So
if we get a little wick down here, maybe.
yeah. So this is definitely my play over here. So I've started already getting into MATIC now as things speak over here. I basically want to enter very much. So I know we're in sideways phase at the moment. So I want to enter in the sideways phase rather than trying to catch the breakout or trying to catch the retest or anything like that. And I sort of like this setup over here where it comes to risk to reward at the moment. So what we have over here is we got this really good flag, guys. So remember, guys, I just want to inform you guys again. Sorry, I'll bring you guys back now. Is if you go into the Sniper School app, and I'll bring it up for you just now, we have the flags. Like you guys really need to just pay attention to the very simple patterns. Because now what you have is you literally got a sideways market that's going to give you the direction at any moment. So never be afraid to take trades when they're structured like this. So at the moment, what we have is we got Bitcoin breaking out, making higher high over here, looking good. And what we have with Bitcoin is we have a gap. So what I'm seeing over here is if Bitcoin at the moment holds these little supports and it holds this basic little short-term support trend, right, over there, which is good. It should actually break through here and start a very short-term squeeze where price will accelerate over here. I think either before CPI or from CPI that's looking to come, okay? And ultimately, I'm looking at that now and I'm like, okay, cool. So we've got Bitcoin looking pretty good. And now we have this flag over here. And I looked at it with Fantom. I was literally tracking the whole of the Fantom trade. And it was the same thing. It was forming this flag until all of a sudden you get out of the sideways phase and you start the acceleration. Now, guys, you got to remember something, that when this dump happened, what it did is it created a gap. Okay. And what that gap is basically, it's a gap from the previous support. So we had support and all of a sudden price just went all the way down. And what that does is it creates a gap. Now, you know, with trading, whenever it hits a level where it bounces or wherever it gets rejected, it's just the previous level, right? But what this creates is a gap where there's no previous levels. So what tends on happening is you end up getting one fast acceleration to the downside, and then you get a side, and just as fast as it came down, it's as quick as it can go up. And as soon as you get out of the sideways phase over here, you start to have the flow of the coin really move fast to the upside. So if you take this over here, I think Fantom's too late for now. We can be adding to our positions because we got entries all in these areas over here. So we got a nice bit of room. But you want to take the learnings from this pattern and you want to be like, okay, so as a whole, you know, alts all got destroyed. And let's go look at the rest of them. And now you can see MATIC. MATIC's currently in this level over here. Now, luckily, it's just before the guys. Say what's up. Say yo in the comments. Are you happy that we're doing some live trading? Are we happy that we are together? Important. time for us. Yeah, now we look at this and we're like, okay, so we have this beautiful support. We have Bitcoin on support right now. And at any moment now, if we are building trades, we're either building a long here or there'll be a short break and it's going to be a badass short. But either way, there's a huge trade coming because you have two gaps. And what is the gaps? Is you take this flag over here and you're like, okay, if I look at this data that's here right now, okay, where is the nearest on the left side here, the nearest low and the nearest high? Okay, and if you basically take that, let me delete this quick because this will help you so much, guys. If you look at this right now, sideways phase, building a position, but there more or less is my nearest high and there more or less is my nearest low. Okay, so either way, what I see by us having this flag over here, I see an increase in price. I see it here as it's through that wedge, the increase that pushes it to that level. And then I see the other side, where it's the increase over there. Main thing for me is I'm dead smack in the middle with a beautiful wedge with two basic lines. And either way that I break, I know the acceleration points where I'm going to make money. So the whole goal over here is to build the position in the flag so that by the time the money time comes, you're already in, you're already present, and you can focus on reducing your risk and then focus on making your money. And that's the thing. It just comes down to the calmness. Do you want to know what makes a successful trader? Is the timing of their trades. Secondly, what makes a successful trader is being warm when they take the trades. So what you have today is you have the opportunity to take similar trades to me. Remember, no financial advice. To take similar trades to me. And my goal is to get you warm. But what you got to learn about this is if you're going to trade, let's say you want to trade MATIC or Fantom, or you want to trade the market, you know you should be at least mirroring that coin for 3 to 4 days before you even take your first trade. Guys, you got to warm up. You got to warm up with the token. You got to get used to it. What time frame am I choosing? Let me get used to the tools. And then you start trading. The biggest mistake that people do is they come in straight away and they just trade a token straight away with no warm up. It's like running onto a soccer field or a football field, guys. You run on there, you haven't even stretched. And now you must go perform. You know, you got to just take your time with that. So my goal here is to get you guys warmed up. Once we've warmed up, I want you to start hitting these streaks. I want you to understand that, yes, you may have had a bad streak this year, or some have had a really good one. But, you know, either way, you're going to have a good one. The guys that have done really well, a bad streak is coming. The guys that have done really good, a good streak is really coming. And you just got to stay focused within that. But one of the biggest lessons that I can teach you is the calmness is the preparation. It's the preparation before it gets too wild. This is where you look to take positions, where you look to take the opportunities. And the biggest mistakes that people make is they try trade it when it's already moving. When this is dumping, many people tried it long and they got wrecked very, very, very quickly. As soon as it bounced up, same thing. People longed, they got wrecked. You know, it's even the guys that shorted. Many shorted here and now they're getting smashed. And why do you think that if you look at the Fantom position, you know how many people were shorting here? They got smashed. And now it's a squeeze. And that's what we're looking at, is this next basic squeeze that we're looking at. So I want to jump in here quickly, and I'm going to be looking at taking this trade. Can we run a poll? Josh, how will I be able to see the poll? So I'm in a little bit of a space here at the moment because I'm like, I got such a badass Fantom position. I really got a good entry when it comes to the Fantom. But then I also look at that MATIC and I'm like, this one looks really good too for the next trade setup. So either I have a smaller account now where I'm trading $15,000, $15,000 to $16,000 on this current position at the moment, and I'll go through that now. And then what I have over here is I got a $50,000 position. But if I close this position in profits, I can basically open a $100,000 position after that. And I'm like, should I take profits on my Fantom and go through to MATIC? Or my Fantom position is a really, really, really good one. Like if you look at this, like look at that, guys. My position, so this is the 8 hour to the downside. My position, my entry position is literally here. Boom. So if you look at that as a whole, like, whoa, it's a pretty good entry. You know, that's literally at the bottom range. And if this decides, and that's the thing, you always got these different scenarios in crypto. All I know is the market over the last, 2-3 weeks, it's been telling you take short-term profits. But if this does something like that, I'm a person that's really busy at the moment. I'm literally running 3 to 4 businesses at the moment. It's like, it's so much. And it's like, I can make just as much money if I get a good entry and hold it for 2 weeks versus trading every day, which I may not always have the time. So these are really good things. So I want to know, should I stay in my Fantom position? What you guys think? Or should I TP the whole thing and go very big on the MATIC? So please put that poll there for me, Josh. And then when you do see results, please just pop in and just tell me. I can't see the... what do we think? I want to see. Tell me, guys. Tell me what you're thinking. Okay, but let's talk about this MATIC position. So the only thing with MATIC at the moment is it hasn't broken the top range just yet. It has this area over here. And what you've got to like about this now is as this thing's coming down into our support, our risk is getting a lot less. Now, this is something that I want to explain to you now, that if you look at taking this trade now, you want to obviously see your risk. Where would your risk be? Basically outside the short-term trend line over here. Okay, so your risk will basically be in these areas over here. You look at that percentage-wise from where we're at the moment, 1.5 to 2%. So you got to take this now and you got to be like, okay, if I'm trading and I'm trading on the futures platform, you know, a 1x means I'm risking 2%. If I go 2x, I'm risking 4%. If I go 3x, I'm risking 6%. 5x, I'm risking 10%. 10x, I'm risking 15 to 20%. So that's how you got to look at it, okay? Secondly, above that, you got to look at your reward. Okay, because you know that if we get through this area over here, it's going to go test the next zones. And the short-term zone that I see is this one over here. Okay, now if I look at the percentage of that, 12 to 13%. So again, now you want to look at it and you'll be like, if it's a 1x, I'm risking 2% for 13%. If it's a 2x, I'm risking 3 to 4% for 25%. Okay, if it's a 10x, I'm risking 15 to 20% for 120, 130%. So you got to do the calculations on that. Now, guys, if it's smaller accounts, so you got two ways of really becoming a good trader. Either you give yourself many bullets to shoot, and this is what I like to do many times. 60% say close the position. Really? I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes. You guys tell me 2 more minutes, and then I'll make a decision of what you guys are saying. You either have many bullets. So what I mean by that is I like to sometimes trade. If I got $2,000 to trade, right, I'll actually split it into $200 and 10 accounts. And basically what I'll do is I'll do $200 on a 10x. So slightly higher leverage. But the reason why I do that is because I have 10 accounts. Now, I'm not allowed to combine that money. It means I have 10, which means I can trade with the same amount of money, but I can have 10 attempts with accounts. And ultimately, you can have 3 or 4 that go bad, but then you have 2 or 3 that go good. And it's a really good strategy. So you can either do that, or you can have a big amount to be conservative, where you can ladder in your accounts, ladder in your, go big with us on MATIC, bro. Okay, wait, well, let's see here. Fantom. Okay. Okay, on the next push on Fantom, because I do think we're going to have a 5-minute bounce here. If the votes are higher than 50%, I'll go humongous with you on MATIC. Okay, if that's what the community wants, then that's what we shall do. Because when it comes to MATIC, you know, it's firstly, I'm banking profits, which is really good on the first trade. But I do like the risk to reward with MATIC at the moment. So what I was saying here, guys, is you have the option. Either you can enter your full position in now and put your stops in. Okay, if it's smaller accounts and you have slightly higher leverage, make sure you got backup accounts. Very important to do that. Okay. Secondly, about that, you can start laddering in. So laddering is really good because reason being is the real money comes when we break this high over here where price goes in. So if you want to start entering 30%, 20%, you know, somewhere there, why do you ladder in, guys? In case it doesn't hold and it stops you out. Then what it means is if you look at now, let's say you want to trade at a 10x, right? And you use isolated. Okay, you want to trade a 10x, but you enter in 30% now. Okay, if this trade goes wrong, guys, you're only losing like 1 to 1.5% because you only entered in a very small part of your portfolio. Okay, and then what happens is this goes, you enter in, you start entering in more, and you're fully in. And what that does is it will average your entry buy over here that you can put your stop very close by, and that should be the time to shine. So it's all about, you know, the laddering. Or if you got a smaller account, but you got backup ones, which is very important, you can go the full position over here. It just means you're risking 15 to 20% of your whole position now. So very, very, very important. Guys, I just want this small little push up from Fantom. I do think we should have a little, and then I can TP, because I was literally, if I look there now, yeah, I'm nearly there. And then I'm going to go massive. So I actually like this, because if this starts to make its way up, MATIC will start to make its way. Let's go back to the MATIC trade. Out of this box over here, and I'll be able to get my entry. So I will trade this one with you guys. I already am in it, by the way. I'm in it, and I have a stop under this area over here. Let me just confirm. I don't. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, 0.6336. 0.6336. Okay, so I'm risking $300. The only thing that's a bit of an issue with, am I back? The only thing that's a little bit of an issue with, I wouldn't say with CoinW, it's just they don't show your positions on the screen, and that's what I really like about Bybit, is I have all my positions lined up really good over here. So guys, MATIC first one, you got an option. So let me see what's the easiest way that I can get this out to you guys, so you can see it nice and clear, so you can understand it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's get this little piece over here. Okay, so your entries are basically between the 64 cents and the 64.50. Okay, just take your tool and know that under this previous low on the 1 hour is your stops. So just put this long tool. So let me show you this long tool over here. Click on it over here, pop it in, boom. Say, okay, where am I going to put my stop loss? Look at your risk. So if you're buying at the top of the box, you're getting around 1.8, 1.9 risk. And then whatever your leverage is, you just times it by that. And if you obviously get a little bit lower, you can see how that risk goes down quite a bit. So it's up to you now if you want to ladder in or things like that. These are my TPs, 73 cents. And these are my stop loss areas over here for now. Like I said, I'm already in, and I've already set my TP in with MATIC at the moment. I think it's just a big question of how big do I go. And then we have another trade, which is this one. Okay, which is AVAX. Now, what I like about AVAX is we obviously want to see how we can catch this nice little pullback at the moment on support. What I really do like about it is it's already popped its head out there. Over there, it's already popped its head out over there, which showing that we're slowly breaking through that wall. And what we want to basically see over here is I think this is going to come down a little bit lower than where it is now. And then we want to see this climb where it starts to shift to the upside over here. Like I say, I think we're going to come test these areas, and I do think we're going to get nuked after that. So this is right now as things stand. Unless CPI comes out and just blows us out the park, where we just decide to completely shoot through, which I wouldn't be surprised. And the reason why I wouldn't be surprised is all of our weekly stochastic RSIs are at the floor. These altcoins, like for me, inside, it's telling me like altcoin capitulation. Like this is my ego talking, yes, but in the back of my head, like this could be capitulation on altcoins, where they just got unnecessarily hammered, but it finally brought in volume, and it finally got them to start waking up. And ultimately, as much as you've had an 18-month to the downside within altcoins, you can easily start a 10-month to the upside. And it's very much similar to when the bull market started with a lot of these tokens over here. You see where they just start, where you had this like huge last capitulation dump off. This actually looks very similar. You know, this huge dump off, and then you just started this little climb, which just climbed and climbed and climbed. Nice little RS flip, and then went into complete parabolic mode. Cardano was also a really nice one. Ooh, so if we decide to short, this will be the coin I'm going to short. If we lose the support over here, I think this is going to be a good short as well. If the market starts to get quite bearish, at the moment looks good. So Joel and Craig, I don't know if you guys want to jump on over here and you want to chat through AVAX maybe while I set it up.
Yeah,
what you're seeing on AVAX, because you got your positions. Okay, so go through yours then quickly, if you don't mind, and maybe show your positions and what are you thinking or your thoughts at the moment while I prep.
Chris also on the back end.
Chris, what's happening, Chris?
Yo,
okay, I'm gonna set this up quick.
I'm looking at this thing.
So Dill, I mean, are you obviously we've got to be wary? 2:30 our time, which is what, 3 hours time from now, a little bit less, is CPI numbers. So we've got to watch it very carefully when you get to that time, eh?
Yeah, we're going to watch it very carefully. We also have to identify areas where Yeah, I can hear you. We also got to identify areas on these charts where we could get a wick. So if CPI comes out, let's say it comes out flat or bullish, we still might get these candles jumping up and down. And we need to identify zones where we think they can bounce and just try and grab them down there as well. So just like Sheldon setting up that AVAX trade for you guys, we definitely on the same page here. Potential pullback is still this area that I like here. I think Sheldon, you're on about 11.6, 11.7 as a pullback zone, right?
Yeah, he's not
looking at the same thing.
Yeah, that was the area we were looking at.
So if we get this pullback, this would be sort of a natural area where we could look to add. So yeah, this is where I'm watching on AVAX. I've got an interesting one, LINA, guys. This was one of the Chinese coins we spoke about a couple of months ago.
Number 2, volume.
Yeah. So here it is. This is the 4 hour. This weekend, this thing dumped down onto this 200-day. So I jumped into it, and I thought I was very clever and exited over there, and then it still pumped another like 30-40%. So I was quite bleak about that. But here we go. Like now I'm looking for our next entries, or how do we get involved in this LINA that's so bullish at the moment. So I've identified a couple of zones that I like. So one of these is this 382 area, where I've picked up some horizontals up, obviously the 382 fib. And then my preferred zone is the 618 zone down here. So I'm kind of looking for, some kind of flag or situation to develop your LINA. So let's see what happens now with the CPI. But if you're looking for killer entries, maybe on the 382, 618, and then the other option is you wait for a break of this flag over here. That's probably your safest bet. So if LINA starts pumping up out of this zone, you can jump in sort of around there.
Dale, if you turn on your moving averages too on a 1 hour to 21, it's testing the 21 right now.
Okay, cool. So that gives us confluence. It ties in with the 382, ties in with the horizontal. So right now we're looking at an area that could show some decent support. Okay, I like that. Nice. What else are we looking at here, guys? I mean, this is FET. We spoke about FET yesterday. Just a classic sort of range play, pull back onto a 382 and the trend, and then a little push higher. So guys, the more you play around, and I mean, you'll see it on all these charts. We're getting these 382 sort of bullish pullbacks. This is optimism, OP. Again, we pushed up, we stuck our head out yesterday, pulled back onto a 382 and kicked on. So, we identified this zone down here as well. This was a 618 sort of as our next sort of level. But if you're trading OP, like a nice zone would have been, 382 bounce there yesterday. For now, this entry's gone. We need to wait for pullbacks and sort of plan the next move here. THETA, we've got, this is looking interesting actually. Mama Sniper's coin. I'd love to get her insights here as to how she's watching THETA. But just from a trend perspective, we can see it's holding this zone for now. I wouldn't want to see it sort of pull back much more than this 382 though, over there.
If we can
I'm sure she's probably in a trade now. I bet you.
If we can hold.
Mama Sniper's long. She's long. She's long THETA. Yeah.
What's her entry, bro?
The bottom, like literally the
I'm
bottom.
sure she nailed it at the bottom.
What's her entry? Is it?
Her entry's at the bottom. She's at 61
I have no
cents.
doubt. I have no doubt. She probably got it like, she probably got
61.
It here, right?
No, she got 61. 61. So if you look here, she nailed it on 61.
Yeah, that's down there. Wow.
So she literally got it.
There. So she can just chill.
Okay, so there. Okay, cool. Fantom bounce MATIC. Okay, Dill. Moment of truth. Guys, what did we vote? Josh, what's the vote there?
The vote was
Like a
more
long-
than 60%, bro.
More than
Close
60.
It wants you to close it.
Okay,
Send
am I
it.
doing it?
Do it, man.
Send it.
Am I doing it, guys? Pop in the comments.
Just send it, bro.
Am I-
Just go.
Send it or close it. What do you mean? Close it.
Close it.
Send it.
Josh,
bro.
what's it, Josh? Put the thing there. Do I close it and go long the shit out of MATIC? Is that what I'm doing? Tell me, guys. Let me look at the chat.
Very long as shit.
Oh,
Such a good entry you got there, Sheldon.
Oh, 50%. I like these guys. Yes,
Yeah.
Sniper Squad. Okay, we will close
It's a dragon right now anyway, taking profits.
50.
There you go.
Okay.
Get
Okay,
that run out.
let's go. Okay, MATIC. Okay, done. Okay, cool. Let's jump back to MATIC over here.
It would be nice if it just pulled back a little bit more, but it's like, I think everyone's front running you, bro.
No way. That's the whole, you can see the whole. Oh, Cardano.
Yeah,
Okay,
Cardano.
AVAX. So we'll wait on AVAX a little bit. Okay, on MATIC. Okay, let's go. Dun, 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 dun. And then what I'll do is I'll give, okay, so this is the plan. So I'll give the time for MATIC. I'll start laddering in here. And if it breaks this wedge to the upside, that means Fantom should at least go a little bit more up over here. And then I can close my whole Fantom and add in the rest on MATIC. Okay. That's the plan. Okay, MATIC over here. Fantastic.
This is good too, Shell, because then you could, then the more that they see the cross method, the easier to get for them.
Exactly, and one token. So I think that's one thing you guys are recognizing. One token. Now I have to open. Wait, I'm confused. Did my whole position close?
Which one?
No.
No. You're not on Bybit, not CoinW.
No. Wait, I just had a Fantom long. Hold on. Oh, so the positions, when you change the token, you don't see the position. Why?
You only see it when you're on that token.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, so now I got no positions there. Okay, let's start going in over here. So if I look now, I have $4,000 available. Okay, cool. I am currently at the top of the box, so I'm not entering in my whole position. Let's go in here. Boom. Okay. So I have a $20,000 position open on MATIC at the moment. Cool. It's quite a big ass stop loss. Let's see my stop loss over here. Oof. Quite a terrible. I do, like you say, I do hope it comes a little bit lower so I can average a little bit lower. Over here would be nice. Okay. Let's put a stop in for now. 0.633. So put in here 0.633. So remember, it shows you your loss. So I'm risking $400. Not the best entry in the world, but at least I'm giving it a bit of room. If it starts to break this trend over here, I'll already start reducing it quite a bit. So if you know you're going to get stopped out, why get stopped out? That's a very big thing. Okay. So my MATIC is in at the moment. Great.
It's looking like we're starting to get the pullbacks too.
Yeah, it will be good if we have a little bit more reset. Let's just quickly have a look at smaller time frame RSIs. I can just get a little bit of an idea.
Yeah, well, the 15 minutes is almost on the floor. The 5 minutes, I think, is on the floor.
Okay, 15 minutes nearly at the floor. Okay, good.
5 minutes
Good,
starting to
good.
fill up from the bottom.
Yes. Yeah, we shouldn't stay here too long.
No.
We shouldn't stay here too long. Okay, so Bitcoin is holding support as things stand, which is good. Okay, cool. Okay, guys, pop in the chat.
I should possibly mention that we do the live trading at 4 p.m. every day, South African time, which is 10 a.m. Eastern. And if the guys just join the school, they get access to it. So, I mean, and there's still time to get into the code for tonight, eh?
There is time, guys. So you can go register for school. You can put in your, you don't even have to be fully verified yet to join tonight's session. You're going to want to join. That's going to be really good. And then, yeah, once you've been verified and you're through school, you can join the live sessions every day, which is 4 o'clock our time, which is probably like 10 in the morning for the US.
Yeah.
Guys, what trades are you in? Just pop in the chat there. Okay, so I got a bit of my position in here, but I want to get the rest in. So the way I want to get the rest in is either we start to get a little bit of a better risk to reward. So this starts to, before I add in the rest, either it comes back down here and I can add in a little bit more and build my position. Or what will happen is this will start to creep up here. And the main thing is, here's my entry price. You can see it over there. And I want to use this little area. If I can have my whole position in around here, by the time it breaks out, I know it shouldn't come back in. So I'll be able to have quite a tight stop. So remember the skill with trading, the way it basically works is you want to eliminate, you want to get the entry, and then it's like eliminate risk, eliminate risk, eliminate risk. Once his risk is gone, now you focus on making the money. So it's always about making the money is actually your last resort, your last thinking. It's first about not losing money. And then once you're through that stage, then you can focus on it. But I do think it's also a good strategy that I'm showing you guys now, where you make a successful trade and you just decide to call it. You know what I mean? And thank you guys for that. Thank you guys for voting on that and say, you know, Sheldon, go 50-50. And that was really good because now basically, you know, I took a really good winning trade. I took some profits on it. And now I'm on a little bit less riskier trade when it comes, because worst scenario with Fantom is it comes all the way back and I end up giving, you know, quite a bit. Someone says I'm on ZOL, I'm long RSR, degens. MATIC, DYDX, MATIC boy, $400, lol. Amazing. Where do I find these live sessions? In Discord. You'll find them in Discord. Someone Solana. So Solana is also an interesting one. Like I feel like it's firstly at $15 is crazy. I just don't like this like weird. So you see, I was charting it. So it has to look like really nice, guys, so that I know how to trade it. This is a little bit tricky because it's like I had this like random fake out over here, and it's a little bit choppy. So it's not like the best structured trade for me right now. Not to say it won't break. I think if it gets through here, it will do exactly the same as the rest of the tokens. And we could see this back up at these higher areas over here. Back to 18, which is also a 10-15% trade. But I do feel that it's not the best setup here. So it's really hard for me to structure a trade in that area. MATIC looks the best for me because I know I got a big ass short or big ass long incoming. Like Craig said, now we got the 15 minutes. This should bring it down to the bottom. And then the 15 minutes at the bottom. So just to clarify, I make my trade on the 1 hour chart. I take all the data that's on the 1 hour and I trade the 1 hour. I do zoom in though to just get my entry, but my main data, my stop loss, my entries, it's all taken off the 1 hour. I just zoom in to snipe those entries, you know, to really get things moving. Someone's trading algo. Yes, we spoke about algo the other day and how big it could be for the short term. What's my entry on MATIC? My entry is 0.64, but it's not in yet, guys. So my whole position is not in yet. I plan, if it comes lower now, I plan on bringing that down. But it's 0.64. So you'll see it over here. And if you can't see it, 0.6468 is my current position size, current entry here. And then I have another entry here, which is MATIC entry price, 0.6459. That is my current one. It's now coming to my zone. So I do want to just add in slightly, start bringing down my entry price. Okay, cool. Now I'm sitting on a I had a $20,000 position. Now I'm on a $26,000 position. Okay. Bringing my entry down. Now I'm on 30 and I'll wait. Okay. So you see, as you start becoming like comfortable with the market, you see how quick you can do things emotionally. jump in there, add that quick, okay, cool, stop lossing, okay, amazing. As things flow, like you'll see how it just, you know, a lot of people panic and, oh, okay, it's doing this. Should I buy? Should I this? There's no questioning in my head. There's definitely no, what is beeping like that? Is that alarms? Yeah, there's no emotion, there's no question in my head. I don't double think myself. Double thinking is what really like just gets you destroyed, because you overthink it. You end up not taking the trade. You end up being fearful all the time, and things like that. So one thing I don't do, doesn't matter if it can be annoying with stops and things like that, I don't double think my trades. I just go. Once I got the structure and I've worked out my risk to reward, it's pretty easy for me to implement it. Right now, we still got this over here. Can someone please turn those alarms off? That's like extremely loud. I don't know whose it is. My Fantom still looks good. Okay, let's actually go while we're waiting, guys. While we're waiting for that, I got my positions in. So let me know if you see anything happening for now. Let's start going through a little bit of the charts and just get a bit of understanding of where we are with the market. So Bitcoin at the moment, yet again, held. We've basically got nearly a triple bottom playing out over here. And what we have is we actually have a shorter time frame 4-hour trend, which we're not there yet. So what it's basically doing now is we're having this little push to the upside. We are going to need some acceleration in price soon. We're going to need, you know, some volume and these sort of things. And that should come in these areas over here. Now, what should happen is I think CPI should send us up here. And then there's either a huge ass rejection coming, and that's why I was saying we'll TP this and look for some shorts, or what it will do is it will start to speed up and start to crank this one and start going to this area over here. And we'll obviously see same thing, either rejection there, or we completely smash through this one and Bitcoin goes. Now, I wouldn't be surprised on either scenario. The bullish scenario, I wouldn't be surprised because we have the dominance still really strong. And if I'm being honest here, if I look at the 4-hour, it kind of looked like it wants to go again. Like if you zoom in here, you can actually see that there's a little short-term flag that's forming there. And it looks like it's literally coiled up to possibly have another strong push. So it looks like Bitcoin's fueled up when it comes to having support from the altcoins at the moment. Let's actually have a look at ETH. See how ETH's doing. See, ETH's not getting much love at the moment at all. The only issue that I have with ETH is it still has the support trend, and that's what I'm trying to see here. Is CPI going to create us to go a little bit lower to come test these areas here, and then the possible bounce to over here? And it's the same thing when it comes to Bitcoin. So CPI is important today because will it send Bitcoin there first and then push over there? And that's why if I look at it and I sort of paint a little picture at the moment, I think we're going to have possibly a small little push up in Bitcoin before CPI. And then we'll see from there. I think we go here, this area over here. I do think we possibly push to the upside just before CPI, create the confusion, all these sort of things. But we'll soon know by these trends if we hold them. Okay, so I'm on 30. Okay. Now, guys, as you can see, I've been adding the positions here, right? I've been building over here. And reason being is we come down here and we start, I want to add. And if we start going below, I'm going to start reducing. And I'll show you guys that little strategy shortly, okay? But if this comes down here, as soon as it cracks and it breaks a higher high, I can take my stop from here all the way back here and I can remove my risk. And that's the big goal to play out here. So I know it's scary. I don't know what it is about our mentalities that make it very easy to buy green. Makes it very easy for us to buy green and makes it really hard to buy red. But I've actually changed that recently. Now on these red pullbacks is the better time where I like to buy. You'll soon start to understand the mental shift. It's very scary. Like the green, it's so easy to buy, but it's wrong. It's really wrong because you would have been tempted, possibly breaking out there. You would have bought, see reverse now. So you always want to try buy support buys, which is good. I'm going to just keep building slowly here and getting this position up. I'm on 32 there now. So you can see as I'm just building my positions, my entry price is just coming down. It was sitting up here just now, and now it's just coming down slowly as things go, which is good. So I'm on 34,000 over there. Okay. Let's go through the rest of the market. Okay. Look at this, guys. This is sort of what I see playing out. I do think there's a possible lower high and another dump coming, but I think there's a little bit of relief time first, because you look at the daily stochastic RSIs, they've just crossed, guys. Just crossed. Someone said, nice job, Sheldon. Thank you. I appreciate it. Look at this RSI at the bottom on AVAX.
Dude, DYDX has had quite a big move, I see.
DYDX.
Yeah, it's had a nice pump the last couple of hours. So it might be something we can look for entries on as well.
It's crazy how we like zoom in and it's like huge, and then we like zoom out and it's like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
But then you go in like the 15 minutes and you're probably like,
boom! Look, we get excited with the green candles. We like it.
I know, bro. I know. It's like, but look at that. Like, geez, that's a tiny little candle. Even with the Fantom trade that we're in. Look at that Fantom trade. It's like, that's it on the day.
Well, that's why it's so tough to close. It's so tough to close these longs, you know. I mean, when we get,
I just wanted to be with the community on this trade, so I'm in on this trade with them. I'm even putting my profits in, guys. So I'm in on this trade with you guys. Okay, MATIC, turn green there, brother. Let's go. So you see, buy into the red. It becomes a lot easier. I know it's tough, guys, but get used to buying into the red. It's so much easier than buying into the green, especially when it comes to managing the risk and the panic. My debate is what's going to do better, Fantom or MATIC. I think we're going to get a push to the upside.
Already, and it's at a resistance.
That's why I think it's better to be both.
Look at upside on MATIC versus upside of Fantom. Upside on Fantom from here looks like 9 or 10%.
Yeah, so Fantom you don't trade at all. Nah, like there's not much left in Fantom. 6 to 7% is probably where our TP are. Definitely TP these zones here. It's a lot better. And if we obviously look at the differences in MATIC, these are my areas here. So boom, where we at now? 12 to 17. So definitely MATIC's the better one to be getting into the trade now, more than Fantom. I just hope the SEC hasn't like hurt MATIC's ego. You know what I mean? Like hurt its feelings. I hope it like bounces back hard. You know, it's like they just broke up. You know what I mean? It's about how he holds the breakup. I saw this like Atom. Look at that. But this, guys, so prep now. I think there's a little bit more bullishness. But what you want to do is you want to get into the scenario in your head now that this is like a short-term bounce. It's just filling the gap, guys. It's just coming and filling this. It's still bearish. Like things aren't fully bullish just yet. But what you want to see now is you want to catch the early coins here. You want to make this trade over here. And then you got to start prepping for the next 2-3 days for a really good short if the market decides to continue printing this bearish sort of move at the moment. And look at this. So in Cosmos, if this decides now, I think it will start to go a little bit higher over here. But in like 2-3 days, you know, you're just making your longs and you're making some money on the longs. Remember, I just want you to focus on this account on making dollars. That's it. So that we can add more to the long-term portfolio. We've got to be patient for a little while now and really take your time to make the big decisions. But when it comes to the trading accounts, like you like, holy shit, okay, cool. I can get some longs, I can make some money. And then when this happens, ooh, guys, this can easily go back to 618. So let me show you from the bottom to the top of where it may be. This is just an example. So if I take this over there, boom. Okay. So if we end up getting this little break over here to the downside, you know, you end up looking at the next trade 10 to 12%. If you can get 10 to 12% often and on like 5, 7, 8x's, but built in slowly, you can see how I like average my positions in. You're basically doubling your count on every trade. Now, I want to remind you guys of something. Let's actually bring this up. And I'm going to bring just slightly, because I want you guys to know the importance. If you're not joining, sorry, though, I just want to quickly have it. If you guys are not joining Sniper School tonight, like you're crazy. And I'm not saying that in a way of just to boost my own bubble. Like this is the stuff you got to understand. that I show you very simply, like $1,000 to a $25,000 account, right? I actually teach you how to make a business. And basically your business is, let's say, to buy a car. It's a one-off business. I just need to make 25K and I have $1,000 to do it. You know, like I said it previously, guys, that I'm going to buy a Lambo. That's my goal, buying a Lambo, right? But I only want to pay $2,000 for my Lambo. So I have a Lamborghini wallet, and ultimately that's what I want to pay for it. But I just want to simplify again for you. If you look at this, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps, okay? Basically 5 to 6 steps to make your $1,000 25K. And remember what I just showed you now. If you can build a position and you can just have a market that gives you 10% moves, okay, and you build it into a 10x and you take your time to build it, you know how it works in trading actually. It takes you 3 days to get your entry and it takes you 1 day for the trade to play out. So it's more time in your entry and more time in that to get your section. But it basically shows me if I get 5 of these trades, okay, you know, that's how my 1,000 goes to 25K. And that's just the basic understanding. And look at this, guys. This is why you must join. Did you know that your time frames offer you all of this? Your 1 hour only gives you data for 24 to 48 hours. So if you're a trader that only wants to trade twice a week or once a week, why are you using the 1 hour chart? It's not for you. It's giving you the wrong data. Your 4 hour gives you data for 3 to 5 days. Okay, cool. That's one that matches you. Your 8 hour gives you 6 to 8 days. Your 12 hour gives you 10 to 14 days. Your daily gives you 20 to 30 days. These are the time frames, guys. Each time frame gives me a certain amount of trades. Look at this. Okay, so this one gives me this amount of trades. And then each time frame gives you an average of those trades. But look at this stuff, guys. Your business structure. In order to make money, what is your business? What's the purpose of that money? Now you create a business on it. You create a roadmap. You create a step-by-step method. You create an exchange, use, and splitting system. Then you got your charting section. Guys, these are the 3 pillars that you need to become a successful trader. Whenever you have your business, you build it. Then you do charting. What's the time frames I'm using? What's the tokens I'm trading for it? Is it a dollar portfolio? Is it a coin portfolio? Direction of the market. So remember, the market only moves in 3 directions. Is it this current market? Is it this one over here? Is it this one over here? If so, okay, we're in an uptrend. For example, I go back here and I'm like, what current market are we in right now here, guys? If I just look at the 1 hour, it's an uptrend. Okay, so what does that mean? It means if we break and come to the downside now, what structure am I looking at? This one. Yeah, because we're in an uptrend. So I want to get this area over here. So what does that mean? I want my Fibonacci to be 618. I want the horizontal support in the same area. I want an RSI that's reset. And then I want a break trend and a good risk to reward. So now I know, okay, whoa, like that's it there. So if we break this line, I'm prepping for a long, and all I have to do is look for these things. And when all 3 or 4 of these boxes tick, I can take the trade. Do you see how you automate everything? Why are you trying to figure it out every day? Stop trying to figure it out. Just make it very simple. It's the same if it's a sideways market. It's the same if it's a downtrend market. You literally jump in, and this is the crazy thing. You know, I spoke about time frames just now, guys. On the 1 hour, if you're a day trader, you don't care about where Bitcoin's going next week. You don't care. You want to know where is it right now. And right now, this is what it's showing. But now if you're an investor, a different scenario investor, and let me bring up like an example of a trade. Let's actually do Bitcoin for this example over here. Now you're an investor and you're like, okay, I'm not a short-term trader. I don't care about short-term trades. What do I do? What's this current? Where are we right now? We are literally in an uptrend, right? So now you look at this and you're like, okay, what trend am I in at the moment? I'm definitely in an uptrend. Not that one. Let me just reduce. Hold on 2 secs. There we go. I'm in an uptrend. Okay, amazing. So now I jump in over here and it's like, okay, cool. What do I do? So now I'm on the weekly and I'm a long-term investor. I want to take from here to here and I can buy at 618. So what it's showing you right now is be a little bit more patient for Bitcoin. If you want to buy Bitcoin on the weekly and you want to trade once or twice a year, cool. Look to buy Bitcoin at 24,300. Now, not only is my 618 there, what else do I need to look for? No, I need a horizontal support. Okay, let me go here. Is there any horizontal supports at the 618? Oh, wow. Yes, there is. Okay, cool. 2 boxes set. What's the third one I need to see? Okay, I want a RSI reset. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at my RSI. Oh, RSI nearly reset. Okay, amazing. What's the last one that I want to do to add? So I use those 3 to build my position. And then what I do is I use the last thing, which is a trend line, to add more. So I just taught you guys now, if price is going here and you got 3 things ticking the box, buy 30%, buy 40%, buy 50%. And then what you have after that is you want to confirm that that was the bottom. So you have a trend line. And as soon as the trend line breaks, add to your position. Put your stop losses in. Last thing, just before you take the trade, what's my risk to reward? My risk to reward is if I take this little trend line, dun, dun, dun. Let me actually clear this for you. This is the power of school. This is why you want to join tonight, because it's just going to make your life so much easier. It really, really, really is. So there we go. There's my support trend line. Fantastic. So I know where to put stop losses. And now what I do is, let's do my trade again. 618. Boom, boom. I have this over here. Fantastic. I have a RSI reset. Okay, great. If I had to take my risk to reward, what I teach you about Fibonacci is you want to put your entry there, and you want to put your stop loss below the 786. Okay. Above that, there's the resistance that we hit. Where's the next resistance? It's over there. So if Bitcoin had to break this trend and go on the bullish hunt, my next target is there. I look at my risk to reward. It's 124. For me as a week, remember, this is weekly, guys. This is trading 2 times a year. You know, are those presentation slides available in school sec? Yes, it is. All of this stuff is. And guess what? I've made even better ones. I've made even more upgrades. This cohort's going to be very, very, very happy with what we're doing. But now you're, as an investor, you're like, whoa, okay, that's my trade. That's my setup. And then what you can do as well is you can even add in these blocks over here to be like, where are my multiple TP points? But you see how it just structures it for you? It just gives you a few tools. Once these things take your trade. The only thing that you guys are very confused about is you have no idea what time frame you're trading. You have no idea what part of your portfolio you're trading. You don't even have a business set within each portfolio. You just got to make a decision. You got to say, I got $1,000 right now, and I want $200 to build me a salary business, and I want $300 for a car, and I want this. Then you got to make a decision. Would you rather split it and try build 3 businesses at once, or do you want to build one at a time? Why don't you rather take your 1,000 and build your salary business first? Because then you can put more time into crypto. And then once you got more time into crypto, then let's build your car business. And the only difference is there is your car business is a once-off business where you open a trade, and when it hits the target, you buy your car. That business is shut down. A salary business is slightly different because you're just adding every month. It's got to make the same amount of money. Okay, so it's got to make me $2,000 a month. And then after certain points, you can do an upgrade system where it needs to make me $3,000 a month. You do need to go back to school. Guys, there's a big difference on why I've done shows for 2 years and why I've literally built the school. I believe the school is 10 times the shows, 10 times, because it teaches you the foundations of everything that you know. So right now, isn't it crazy that we jump on today and we don't care where Bitcoin goes next week? We're not bothered on where it goes next week. We just want to trade for the day. Isn't that nice? We want sniper t-shirts. We do actually have that for you guys. Okay, MATIC position nearly filled up. I think I'm possibly, if it comes back in my zone, I'm going to fill the whole sort of thing over here. Guys, can we run a poll there, please, Josh? Who's in school and who's not in school? And if you're not in school, I want to know why. And don't tell me I don't have time. They're 3 to 5 minute lessons every day. 3 to 5 minutes. And then there's 1 call a week of an hour. That's it. So I don't want to hear I don't have time. That is a very bad excuse. You don't have time for your financial freedom. No, that's not good. Okay, so what we should get now, let's have a look back to the trading, is our 5 minute, 15 minute RSI. There we go. Reset. So now what I'm waiting for is the higher high break over here. I'll add in the rest of my position, and then I'm moving stops up. I'm in school. Amazing, guys. It's all for you. It's all for you. There's probably a future when I'll wait for the next bull run. Definitely. I'll run the next bull run with you. But then after that, I'm probably full-time school. I'll run one more bull run, guys. One more bull run. Bitcoin 100K. That's the goal. And then I'm full-time school, because I believe school is what's going to make the difference in your life. I really do. Okay, DYDX. My Fantom's pumping again. Okay, at least I still have some in. Go back to my Fantom position. Okay, cool. At least I still have some money in there. You can see I have a TP set already on Fantom. Okay, cool. So that MATIC. So if I look here, so I got $15,000. And if I look at my MATIC position, go back to MATIC, $35,000. So I got a $50,000 MATIC position at the moment. And then I'm going to show you something. I'm not going to tell you right now. I'll tell you in about 10 minutes once this looks to play out. Then I'm going to show you that skill, you know, where you build your account, where you use your cross margin to build it bigger. I'll show you. I'll do it on this position once it gets through these areas. For now, it's holding support, which is good. We need a nice, strong Bitcoin bounce. Enter the sniper. Okay, let's look at Bitcoin here. So why Bitcoin is fighting at the moment is this resistance here. And then what you got is you got a few more resistances here. And that will probably line up. Let's just have a look. Let's just go back to the top. That will probably line up with a trend line. There we go. So this is the resistance that hopefully CPI can get us through today. If not, huge ass rejection coming there. But I do think in the meanwhile, we're going to have a push to the upside. Short time frame. Yo. Oh, we even got Raymond. Ray Dog.
What's up, brother? Good morning.
Are you trading, brother? What's happening?
I'm waiting to catch the short. I'm being patient.
Oh, you're going short, huh? Okay.
I'm being
Nice.
patient.
Yeah, good.
I'm waiting for ETH entry at 1975, 1980.
Which one?
I'm waiting for ETH to get to a certain level and then take that short.
Ray, what's up, bro?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I think we got Chris as well. I'm getting a quick sip of water, guys. I don't know if you want to jump on and show some charts. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
We got you.
I found something interesting.
Dill, I think what might be interesting is to show the Bybit page, so that people can look at which tokens are moving on a daily basis. I always find it very insightful to look at what's moving and try and get in what's moving once you've got through this chart.
Stacks.
Wow.
How's
I'm so bullish on Stacks. I'm so bullish on Stacks, I got to tell you. I'm not saying no trading advice here, but just in terms of a project, I love it. I love what they're doing on Bitcoin.
Yeah, I brought this up. I was hoping you could comment a bit because there's obviously a lot of good news about Stacks lately, and it's a non-security token, I believe.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest news, is that it was declared as one of the non-security tokens. And there seems to be a lot of interest in all these tokens that are not securities, and some odd ones there, like Bitcoin Cash is one of them. Stacks was one of them. Obviously Bitcoin and ETH so far. Yeah, if that's the 200 hours,
so I like Stacks.
Yeah, no question about it. You know that.
But once it's like we've identified now over the last 3-4 months how these tokens react on this 200-day. So.
Look, I don't like it that we're below it, but hey.
Man, XRP is still pushing up.
Well, there's some news is expected on XRP today, Ray. So I saw that. So I guess everyone's, but if you look at the chart, I mean, it's extremely bullish on XRP.
There's so much volume in XRP as well. Like,
whoa, look at AAVE.
Bill, have you got the XRP chart there, bud? Yeah, so I mean, we're coming right into heavy resistance.
Yeah, but this is
there's I see Vlad in the comments also saying that the paper
release so far. You know, and we were gifted this entry again on Saturday morning. So yeah, look, right now, resistance time, no new entries. If you didn't grab it down here, just again, reasons we like XRP at this area. We got the 200-week MA. We've got a 382 Fibia. We've got horizontal supports. So, you know, it was always going to be a strong area for us. And with this bullish news on XRP, it's an opportunity to buy these pullbacks every time. And it's gifted us twice. So let's see what type of news we get. But, you know, it could give us another go.
If you have on your moving averages,
yeah. Otherwise, we're just going to wait for it to break up and just get some kind of support going, you know, and we can try and jump in at the next sort of zone.
The 21 on the daily and the 12 is acting as support for XRP.
Say that again, Chris?
The 21 in the daily, no, the 21 on a daily and the 12-hour is acting as support for XRP. The moving average.
Got you. Yeah, so this is just, these are the 12-hour candles. So, you know, what we can see ahead of us here is this resistance zone. 100%, if we're going to zoom in, we can look for entries on lower time frames. Let me see if I can pull up a blank XRP chart here. Okay, and you can see it's forming this nice little squeeze situation here. Looks quite interesting. So for me, you know, my concern is what happens when we get up to this sort of area here. So the risk reward for me on an XRP entry right now, I'm not feeling it yet. I just want to deal with this area above us here, Chris.
Yeah, because it rejected 3 times off that area.
I want to see what we get here. Yeah. So, you know, so for me, that's why I like this yellow line is this 200-week MA, which has stepped in quite nicely for us. So, you know, if we get pullbacks into this zone, I'm quite keen on XRP.
Guys, it is cold here. What's up with Cape Town?
I mean, we could have some crazy volatility today.
It's freezing.
Cape Town's cold, bro.
Okay, AAVE is going straight up. I think that's going to be a good short too.
Why not trade with the trend, Ray?
Yeah, I like it. It's right. I just want to show you something here.
I'm not saying right now at a certain level.
I love it. I love the mentality of trading.
Patience.
This has literally been the last like 2 months of the market. MATIC's down, and we're like, okay, let's short. It's actually crazy.
Not mad at AAVE.
AAVE. Where's the stock markets actually? Let's have a look.
Stock markets are very bullish.
That's actually pretty good, like the future. We must get this higher high, bro. Otherwise, boom. If you look at this, so not that trend, this one here. Yeah, very important today. CPI is going to be very important.
And ES,
there's a little gap on that ES mini futures as well.
To the upside.
Downside.
There's a gap a little bit down, which is quite interesting. Like we might get like a move down just to close that gap. It's on the S&P mini futures.
It's that 4240.
Okay, let's look at dominance. So guys, just to clarify everyone in, we have CPI coming up, okay? So CPI is going to bring volatility. So what we want to basically see is we're attempting now to get in, to get a little bit of a range and a little bit of a gap before CPI comes in, because it's going to definitely get volatile. Now you've got 2 options. We're either going to pump into CPI, which I'd probably look at slight TPing. Like if we're getting our entries now and we start going into profits pretty quickly, I'd probably start TPing because I think CPI will bring a fake little wick. Or what's going to happen is it's going to pre-dump. If it's going to pre-dump, I'll be watching that very closely to be getting the entries on that pre-dump. It's all about what happens before the numbers. You know, we know now if they're pre-dumping before, usually we bounce pretty strong, and I'll pay attention to that. If we pre-pump, I would take profits and prep for the long, because I think they're basically wick us out after, or they're gonna attempt to wick us out after. But so far, let's see my positions. This one over here, okay, I'm tapped out here, so this one I'm fully in. This MATIC one over here, so far holding trend. I wonder if I should get the rest of my position in before. Let's look at bubbles. Oh, well, not much happening. The day, 𝗕𝗚𝗃. This thing dope. Bring you guys back in 𝗕𝗚𝗃. 𝗕𝗚𝗃.
No,
No.
we
No.
oh,
This thing whooped my ass, bro.
Don't do it.
Keep that thing away from me, bro.
Yeah, this thing whooped my ass, dude.
Oh,
Yo, at some
why does it
point.
look like that?
Look at
Oh,
this though. Like the first
Oh my
daily
God.
close outside here. It's not now, but like maybe like 2 weeks.
What is that
Yeah.
retracement though, from bottom to top there?
Okay. Let me just get the top of this coin.
I see someone asking about CPI data. It's in 3 hours' time.
Terrible.
Yeah, but it might be 886 retracement. You know me, I like that number.
886. But if it does bounce here
Sure.
and we go to 618, yeah. You do with that information what you want. Just know that this thing wrecks. If you get it wrong, it like slaps the shit out of you. This thing just wrecked me, bro.
unforgiving.
I think any
It was
green
so
out of
much fun.
𝗕𝗚𝗃 we can short. If you
And the
get a
way it
nice
ruins
pump out
you
of
is you
𝗕𝗚𝗃,
get, but the way it ruins you is you get the first trade right, and you make lots, bro, and then you just get stuck to this thing.
always,
And
Greed
always.
is
it
a
just-
motherfucker.
It just destroys, bro.
I can't do it.
Okay.
Probably it's too crazy for me.
Ray, what are you trading?
I'm being
Nothing.
patient.
He's waiting for the short. He's not trading yet. Okay, I want to look at this 𝗬𝗱 you're talking about. 𝗬𝗱, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, so
Ask me.
I think everything should come like here. Like I think it's all going to come to that wick. And then
Yeah.
I do agree. I do agree with you 100%. I think after this pump, I think there's going to be a badass short, because I think they're going to catch it again. Because what I noticed with a lot of the coins, and let me just go back to, oh, Fantom looks so good. Let me just see if I see it correctly here. Daily, we usually need like an eyebrow, because it's not exactly a Bart Simpson that's playing out. But what they usually do with dumps is we usually get like an eyebrow, very similar to this actually. So this is a smaller way of seeing it, but it comes down, it goes up for a little bit, and it comes down again, and then it goes. So the way I'm seeing this is goes up, comes down again, higher low, and then we can start going to those trends, because we do know it's coming. I think the big question is, are we going to have another lower low before this? We know it's coming because the RSIs are flatlined right now. So they flatline, so we know that's basically coming. I think what we're just trying to look for is the confirmation of the higher low on the daily. So I think this next little push to the upside now, it's a great idea to TP on trading, guys, not your long trading. And then go into a short and prep. If we hold this thing, prep for the low, for the long, for a decent long that I think we can hold for a little bit of time. I think we're nearly through. What is the, how does it work with this? They say it's May, June, July that are bad months. Or is July a good month usually? Just off the normal.
July is part of the summer month, so usually in August, the end of August, beginning of September is when it's picking up.
Oh wow! So we need to have our shorting caps on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
Sheldon,
I saw one of the community wrote in the side there about super. Maybe have a look at it, because we also had someone on the mods group the other night, a lady saying that she'd managed to pay her daughter's all her school fees. She's done with Super, what your mom does with.
Would you mind looking at Super for me there, Doe? I just want to do something quickly. Would you mind looking at Super for me quickly? Oh, that story. She managed to pay her college, her daughter's college.
Daughter's college, just by trading Super, yeah.
Sniper school, come on, bro. We got to be so happy for what's happening there.
100%. Fantom bull flag, someone's saying. I guess it's smaller time frames.
DJs, bro, 500 shots. You know how it works. Okay, cool.
If ETH gets to it, I have an entry at 1789 to enter a short. If it even gets there.
I see a lot of people saying they're shorting or they're worried. Obviously, we're going to be very wary of the CPI numbers in 3 hours' time. So, and protect the trades properly then.
No, I do agree, but I think there's a pre-pump. There's a pre-pump before the short. If you're short now and we pump into CPI, you're going to get destroyed. So you wait for CPI, you see, okay, we break support, cool. Then we plan for shorts. But you just short now, it's just like
stupid. You should just be patient.
Yeah, it's just wait. Just wait to see that it's because who knows? CPI might pump the shit out of the market. Like we've just come from a 30% down in altcoins. There will be a response at some point. So I do agree, short, but short at the right time.
There's a couple of tokens sitting at nice resistance. Yeah. Look, Super. I don't know. It's not shooting the lights out here for me just yet. You know, on the 1 hour. I want to see what happens.
I think Super on very high time frame is really good. Actually.
Also, there's a lot of negative funding rates right now as well.
Daily and stuff like that looks very interesting. I mean, you know, this is interesting to me. It's a 13% move to this area here, which is like 200-day MA. So yeah, look, I think spot traders can grab pullbacks, down to these lows, you know, anywhere around here, 0.1, 0.105, that sort of region. I think 0.12
I think if you look at Super on the bigger picture, and you zoom right out and just see how long it's been in accumulation for, and I think that's what's starting to grab a lot of people, you know. I mean, it's been for more than a year, I think. Yeah, see, right? Yeah.
I mean, this looks ridiculous.
See how long it's been accumulating for.
Look at that, bro.
Yeah. And that's what's grabbing people's attention.
Guys, I just want to stand here and I'm going to take your screen down for a second. I just want to give us a round of applause for surviving this. It's been like 8 months of craziness. We're surviving, baby. Yeah. So looking here so far, okay, I'm in a little bit of green on the MATIC at the moment. So I think a pre-pump could possibly make sense. I just want to see Bitcoin. It's like just holding out, but this slow grind, I know this from bulls. Slow grind, slow grind, slow grind. Boom!
Yeah, well, you can see it's forming that kind of bearish pennant, you know. So,
it is. It's like forming this little upwards thing over here. But I also know. Short guys, short, boom! And all of a sudden, they tank you.
It all depends on CPI today.
Guys, I want to remind you. So you could see all of these patterns, and why I love this live trading, because like you're seeing it in action, you're seeing it play out. I want to show you guys one more time quickly, because I just think it's so important. I really, really, really do. Let's take a quick sec. Look here, Sniper School, guys. Look here. We literally go. You get to meet me. Introductions to TA fundamentals. Like you get all of the Wall Street cheat sheets, trading journals, all these things. Then you got all your tools. You got the whole Discord. Then you have the depositing funds, all these things. And then look, you start the candlesticks, all the candle patterns. I teach it here. You're seeing it right now. All of the stuff play out. It is all here for you. Candlestick patterns, trend lines, support, resistance, Fibonacci, volume, moving averages, stochastic RSI. Then you got long and shorting. You got short, medium, and long-term strategies. You got 10x leverage. And I got an exciting thing. We're doing advanced leverage course. This one you're going to love. The workshops, guys, there's so much here. Join Sniper School, Trading Journal. You're going to love that very much. So I know I'm pushing quite a bit today, but it's just like we're seeing people change their lives. We had 2 testimonials last week of guys that are in this market. They're changing everything for themselves.
3 testimonials.
Yeah, I'm saying we had 2 just in the last week. David obviously is a big.
Yep.
Big
the other guy that made 100K. And
they made $100,000 in this market from $1,000 or $2,000. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, cool.
I see they did a survey on the actual YouTube channel, and only 50% of the people on this call have done Sniper School. So that's an interesting stat.
50%, guys.
I know. It's like it's
take the step for your lives. Yeah, it's your life. It's your life. I see your stacks, bro. Your block stacks.
Well, there's lots happening. So Sheldon, Blockstacks was declared not a security yesterday. So there's a lot of interest. Plus, it's building on top of Ethereum. You know, I mean, Bitcoin. So I mean, they really are working on this.
Is it STX?
Scaling,
what is it?
everything.
What's the ticker again?
STX. Just click on your crypto thing, little crypto tab there. Yeah. So to me, it's
a great little wedge there.
Yeah.
Great little wedge.
Yeah.
Also looks like a good, fun trading token, possibly.
Slowly creeping up there on MATIC.
Yeah, it will slowly creep up to that this resistance over here, and that's the thing, guys. So I just want to inform again. I do have to go to family just now. Once this goes through here and it closes, I want my whole position in at least here with a stop loss below, because then it's going to run. But then I just want a good gap by the time CPI comes out, because I know the wicks are going to come. I just want a good enough gap. Like the Fantom one is perfect, which is actually looking pretty good. Where I'm going to TP, guys, is here. It's around the 71 to 72 cents. This is the area. Because like I said, I think they're going to nuke us from there. I think they're going to go there, and I think they're going to drop us for now.
I'm quite liking the 618 retracement. It's a little bit lower than that on MATIC, Sheldon. There's also a trend line coming down from that dip if you just zoom out a little bit. Let's zoom. Yeah, if you catch that trend line, yeah, from where.
This one. Yeah.
Yeah, or even look at that, and then look at the 618.
618. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. 68. So I'll probably start dollar costing out as this makes it.
Guys.
And then, yeah.
What?
Yes, sir.
What you see?
That sounded quite.
Can we feed some bears as well? Can we feed the bears? Like just so everyone's covered. So the bears have something. I've got bear food for you, bro.
You got bear food. Okay.
We want the bears to leave happy. We want the bulls to leave happy. It's just things I'm looking at.
One team's not going to be happy. That's definite. One team's not going to be happy.
Yeah, but
we can feed them both, but one's going to be like, I got wrecked.
Yeah.
Okay, MATIC. Nice. MATIC.
So just for clarification, I'm long FDM, I'm long AVAX. So I'm long, my positions are long. I just want to give the bears something to chew on. This is an old crowd favorite render.
Yeah,
okay. So this is a classic trend break and retest, and we haven't broken back into this trend. So, until we start pushing back up here, this renders technically, a short opportunity. So, you might get a few more percent in the CPI. So the bears are going to look for a little bit green into CPI, maybe some bearish CPI or flat CPI news, and then they're going to short this thing.
I do agree.
So render's one of the guys that I'm watching. Then Litecoin's looking interesting. I think that Litecoin trade's done now. We had this hype with the Litecoin and the halving. And I think that trade's got a bit tired. So, I think any sign of bearish news, Litecoin's going to reject. I think it's something you can climb into. I just like.
And where do you think it would go?
Setup here.
You think all the way to the
we had
bottom?
a little bit of a fake out up here. So I would say we'd sweep this wick down here. I quite like the look of that. If things get really ugly and BTC loses that 24-25K, well, then all bets are off. I mean, Litecoin's going at 50. So, there's a 1% risk on Litecoin here for me as a potential short. But again, I'm not short. I'm long. I'm long FTM AVAX.
Yeah, I'm long going into
but
a
there
short
is some
a little
bear
bit
food,
later.
But remember, the CPI, anything can happen here.
Thank
Things
you.
get wild. Yeah. So like for
I
example,
think it's good. We'll feed both.
this FTM, the bears might want to come in here. There's a 618. It's banging against this thing. If you didn't get your entry down here, this is like the place where you would normally TP, for example. So, and we TP at resistance zones. We TP at like 618 fibs, 382 fibs. So this could be a possible short opportunity for any
breaking
more,
up a little bit.
any green pumps into this. Could be something to look at. That's it.
Thank you, sir. Me.
Another interesting thing that I see is the D9 EMA. We literally wicked to it an hour ago or 2 hour ago candle and rejected the 26.227 level. So whenever I see us go and we touch it, and the RSI is at the top, it looks like it's coming back the other way until we break that D9 EMA.
Okay.
Yeah. So remember, look,
yes.
CPI is coming. If it's bullish,
Fantom.
we're gonna go. We're gonna pump.
I think it's all about
It's
the
at
pre-CPI,
618.
like what they do pre. Josh, can I have a poll, please? Do I TP or hold strong?
I say you
believe so.
fire out the stop loss. You put the stop loss in profit.
Yeah, my stop loss is already in a little bit of profit. I suppose I can bring it up more. Okay, so 0.2510.
Yeah, like the horizontal matches up with the D9 EMA, and you have like moving average.
10. Yeah, so I'll still make $800 if it plays out. It's funny though, like we just bulls, bro. We like screw stop line, like let's just go big. It's crazy how we will like trade 20 trades throughout the month. And we just want that like big one because we run it before. Remember that month? When was it? It was last year. Last year you had that run where you made like 100K. Like you started off with like
I just love
$100 or something,
bro.
And you got it, bro. You made like 100K, and it's
I just
like
love
waiting
a good
for
entry.
that run ever since, and it's been like a year. And we still do the same thing.
We need 10 days. 10 days we do it again.
10 days, bro, for the whole year.
I just love a good entry and a good story behind a good entry, man.
Like I remember you hit the Axie run. It was Axie. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Don't hit that Axie run. Wait, I'll show you.
No, that started the whole thing, and then I got into looping. I got into Sol. No, it was ridiculous, bro. It was ridiculous.
When was it? Was it January this year? When was it?
That was it.
Last year.
It was that top there. There was one in March, March 22. That where it blew up there. I think it was, yeah.
Let me just see where it
No,
was.
it's
Yes,
beautiful.
I remember that.
And that sort of.
I think it was this one
everything.
actually. Oh yeah, it was this one here. Yeah, there's this little 2 weeks that you literally creamed it. And then how much profit did you take?
No.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Not enough profit, bro. Not enough profit. I think we got a good MATIC position here, guys. I think if we are going to get a pre-pump. The cost of school is $0. You just got to use one of our exchange links and you got to put $100, which is yours. We don't have access to that. That's what you trade in the course, but it costs $0, guys. $0. How cool. And I see we've just hit 30,000 registrations through school. 30,000 people have registered for Sniper School. Crazy.
Nice.
So that's got to be bigger than, how many students does Harvard and them do in a year? It's got to be a very big school.
This is the Harvard of trading, right?
This is the Harvard of trading, bro, where we trade with flat caps and hoodies. That's how we make our money, bro. Okay, so for anyone that has done school, they can come through at 4 o'clock. Really? Josh, must I take prop? What has the bosses said? I see we got 2,200 bosses here. What did they say? Should I take profits or go long or hold my long on Fantom? Oh, really? Fine.
I see a number of people
Dane
asking.
says, Dane says he likes your mood.
There's it done, bro. Fantom profits gone. Boom. I did it, guys.
Did you close it?
Okay, now let's go add to our MATIC. yeah, I did. They voted. Like, I'm trusting them today. Like they've been great.
I'm still long. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I took a little bit of
I mean, I know we're going to get a pullback here, but like, I just don't know how deep it's going to be.
I do feel you on this fake pop. I see it going up. That's why my entry for ETH is still at 1780 almost. Like, I'm still waiting ETH to go up 30 more bucks. So altcoins will run hard with that.
Okay, so I am out of Fantom. Sorry, Doe. You're one man on that one now, bro.
Fuck, I don't know what to do now.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna prep for this MATIC. I think I'm gonna start crunching up on my stops here, guys, a little bit for MATIC, because I think it's getting to the point where it must pump on this little push here. So I'm gonna crunch my stop up 0.637. 0.637. Maybe even a little bit more. 639. Okay. Okay, so I'm on a $40,000 position. I want to get this at least to an $80,000 position.
What is that, your MATIC position?
Yeah, now it's my only position open.
Yeah. Well, they're front running you, Brew.
What?
Yes, it was you.
I'm in. I'm in. I just got to add more on this break of. Now, anyone that front runs, they'll get taught a lesson because your risk reward's terrible. Even me, I'm a little bit ahead of my buying zone. Okay, so I'm in 2 here. So I'm in a $15,000 here and a 40. So I'm $55,000 long. I think it should TP Fantom, though.
This is a bull flag, eh?
Yeah.
A very small one, but it is a bull flag. Sheldon, I see a lot of people asking about EOS.
EOS.
We haven't looked at that forever, eh?
But this keyboard of mine is not working anymore.
And you got a fancy new Mac, Brew, and you're not using it.
I need to learn how to use Mac. I even have the new iPhone, and they're both sitting in boxes right now.
No way.
So bad with like still from Miami, bro. I'm so bad. Like like my goal is to make money, and yes, I want to be very successful and rich, but I suck at being rich. Like I really do. Like I'm not saying I'm rich, but I'm just saying like I suck at like buying stuff and using it. Like I'm just so simple.
It's a sign of age, bro. If you're younger, you'd have had that phone unpacked and be operating within the day.
Yeah.
Even now, like my family's like forcing me to buy a car. I'm like,
what's happening with that M4? What's happening with that M4?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get it in about 15 days.
Are you?
So we're getting all the yeah. We started on it with the deposit, which is good, and now they're gonna put all the stuff on it. So they're doing my 𝗟𝗫𝗃 exhaust, and they're gonna beef it up with all the BM parts and stuff. And yeah, I think I'm gonna already cry if I get it. I know I'm an emotional guy, but
with your 135.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a collector's item.
Maybe we must do another vote. So that car's special to me because it was before Banter. It was the first time like I bought a car cash by myself, which was a really big, and it was probably like my family's never seen like that sort of level of car or anything like that. And it's either if I keep it now, I gotta like not drive it, and like it will be worth a lot of money in the future. But I gotta carry a car around with me for the next 30 years. But it is sentimental to me. Or like Dylan says, I must just take a photo. I must just stand on the bonnet, just take a photo, let her go. What should I do, Josh? This community is helping me a lot today.
I just take a photo and frame it and create new memories, bro?
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
It's the same as your laptop that you're using now. Remember, I had to drag you to buy that thing.
Yeah. I actually still have my original laptop here somewhere. I think my mom's got it. That little one where I started with. That one I got bought.
It was so funny. I mean, Sheldon was trading on that laptop. I think you were given that laptop. And I was like, one day I'm like, no, Sheldon, you've got to buy it.
I helped the guy buy Bitcoin and he gave it to me because I never had a laptop then. Yeah. It's okay, guys, how are we looking here?
I'm struggling to close this Fantom. It's just like in my order. I'm not negotiating. I've set the order. I don't want to market sell this thing.
I think it will go. It's probably going to pump it. I might cry a little bit, but it's fine.
It's done. Bro, I just closed it. It's done. I just closed
it. Nice.
It's done, bro. It's done.
Like I take a profit to go add to MATIC.
Yes.
Is it sushi lunch today, Dol?
But Craig's right. It is a flag. Hey?
It is a bull flag. Yeah.
What's that?
It was a bull flag. Was.
No, Dol's buying sushi apparently.
Look, it was a 10%
we had a sushi
move
trade last
me,
week.
I
think we need a Wagyu trade, bro.
So
yeah, we do have to have a Wagyu trade.
We want a Wagyu, Argentinian Wagyu tomahawk.
Come to Brazil, fellas. Come to Brazil in December.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday.
Sheldon, I see someone was saying that THETA looked like it was hitting the trend line or breaking the trend line. I don't know if you can have a look at that. And then I see someone saying Pepe's smoking.
That fucking Pepe. That thing wrecked so many people, bro. Even wrecked me. Yeah, that's THETA looks okay. Just slow grind. Like that's the thing. It's I just want a little bit more upside in MATIC here. Let's just get through the year and then CPI can come.
Hey, they're saying XRP is pumping again. They're saying XRP is pumping in the comments.
So XRP is a beast.
I told you yesterday. Beast,
bro. Like, look at that. There's the dump. Cheers.
Resistance coming, eh?
I don't care. Yeah, it is a big resistance. Obviously, at triple tops, there'll be.
Oh, for breaks out, it's breaking out on news only.
If this thing breaks.
It's breaking out on news and it's flying.
Yeah, it is flying. It might be news, yeah. Hopefully it takes hopefully it like really pumps, like 100% pumps, so it can bring dominance down. So we can send the rest of the altcoins. That would be lovely.
I think it would be a proof of work pump. That would be the narrative. The proof of work CBDC pump.
Probably, yeah, you're right.
It wouldn't be a market. It wouldn't be a market-wide
So
situation.
is that getting resolved today, guys?
The XRP thing.
So I mean, we could get a squeeze here with XRP. Yeah. I mean, there could be a squeeze coming here because I mean, the guys have been shorting this thing probably since late March. So there could be some pressure.
We need this CPI to pump this the stock market. We got to get through here. We really got to get through here today. That'll be great. Oh, it's only. Can you believe that the future is only 7% or 8% from all-time high?
Crazy.
It's not that much. And I like this lower high from Dixie.
Yes.
Yes, this is good. This is really good. This can
That
continue
shit
like
needs
that.
to die.
Yes, this shit does need to die. I agree, Chris. We need this thing to do this.
Craig, can you see any news on XRP there?
Done.
Well, I just saw that there was, I think it's that Henman report. I think someone can write on in the comments. Henman papers, something like that. I don't know if that's got something to do with XRP.
I have a way I could go find out. Hold on 1 second.
Because this 1 hour candle, this 4 hour candle is looking good.
It is, and if it cracks that resistance, let's go back to XRP for a second. Oh, even the last 15 minutes. Yeah, we need to keep track here. Because technically it did form the, what we spoke about, the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. If it cracks here, obviously it must get through 60. If it gets through 60, all of a sudden you can start to see some way higher targets. Because what that means is we're cracking this resistance. Then all of a sudden 80 to $1 can be a possibility. I think this thing will wreck if you try leverage trade it today. Oh, look at it. XRP.
I just find it so
It's definitely these Henman papers.
Trying to trade it.
I'm
XRP is exempted as a total plan.
Come on, I think we're going to get a pre-CPI pump. This will be good.
Here we go.
Seems like
Here we go. It's going to blow here.
Whoa.
Seems like the papers are being released.
Oh, yeah,
been released.
Oh,
the papers have been released.
Okay, so it's be careful of trading it, guys. You rather watch it. Oh, fuck! Did it get released?
That's when you get.
Well, I'm just following through the Twitter. I don't know what they're saying, but yeah.
Oh,
Jeez,
XRP.
fuck. What's the next area?
I'm about to share it to y'all. 1 second. What I found.
So the next area is 60, bro. 58 to 60 cents.
Okay.
It should ride there. At least I have a bit of spot, which is it's ripping, huh?
Yeah, I mean this thing could squeeze.
Twitter's going mad with it, eh?
Oh man, we just hit 56 cents.
eToro is not delisting XRP.
It's delisting or only?
It's
listing?
not delisting.
Oh, not delisting. Okay.
Remember, they said that they were going to delist a lot of tokens, and they chose to keep XRP.
I'm telling you guys, protect your bank accounts. They're going to create this supposed scam and push us into CBDCs. Just wait for it.
Okay, MATIC, you've just seen it, bro. Now do the same.
MATIC's looking great.
We just showed you, MATIC. Come, MATIC.
Great.
Sacrifice my
Check FTM.
No, Fantom, you.
That was a full play.
Bleak, eh?
Fuck's sakes, you fucking.
You're 100% right.
On the XRP news.
Fuck. Oh, it's so
The
annoying.
market's gone bullish on XRP news.
Yes, come on. Okay, this
I
thing closes
think we
here.
need
No,
to try
dude, I
this
need a
break.
bigger position than 40K, bro. Ah. Yeah, the market's definitely going bullish with XRP.
Maybe someone in the comments can just let us know what's going on. What was the news on that Hinman emails? I'm not sure.
I'm checking the newsroom group too.
Okay, so this thing's on trend here. Okay, I gotta wait 7 minutes. If we close outside there, I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'll like just put a little bit, just a tip, a little bit more here now. For
just the tip.
Just a tip. A little bit of foreplay, and then
90
okay,
minutes
150.
CPI,
Okay, 150, and now
let's not shoot our entire shot yet.
Dylan, this is what we do, bro. I'm joking. You're right. 0.6410. 0.64. So now you see, guys, once I get my position, look how much I focus on stop losses. So now updated stop loss. Okay, I'm only 50K in, bro. I needed.
I see people calling for 78 cents Ripple in Twitter.
Oh, really? This
Yeah.
is obviously like very bullish or what?
I guess those papers must have been.
Okay, done. How much risk am I at here? Okay, $600. Come on, MATIC! Good. Okay, so we need MATIC now to break this one here. That's where we need it to break. And then it should Valhalla.
I see Link's putting pressure as well. Not that it's very exciting, but it's pushing up here.
Okay, Dol. So this is what we do, bro. We go here. And just to avoid like crying for the day and things like that. See ya, Dol, you're watching. We go here and you just delete this one. You see here, you click this cross over here and you just get rid of it. Just to prevent crying for the day. Let's just remove the Fantom chart.
Oh, bro.
Let's move on to better days. Yes, MATIC.
That's going beautifully.
Yes, MATIC. Okay, now I'm hoping, was that a 15-minute close?
Okay,
Not yet. Okay, so it's still, I'm hoping it comes back here now so I can just add in the rest of my position.
Have you got your stop loss at entry, Sheldon?
Not yet. Not yet. Once it's through that high, then I will. So I still got my stop under the support over here. So not yet.
What's your average entry there?
Oh, it's not the greatest, but let's look. 0.648. But I've built. I'm on 60,000 already.
Yeah, nice position.
$60,000. Okay. Oh, 15,000. Okay, I'm hoping that this comes here now. So let me just put it in.
See, the dominance is dropping nicely because I was looking at that bear flag.
XRP, bro, should drop the dominance.
Yeah, so dominance dropping nicely. And it's a bearish pennant, so it should drop out the bottom end of it soon. And we've had bearish divergence.
Come on, MATIC, just retest here, bro. I just hope. So how much? It's like an hour till CPI, yeah? Yeah, this is the time that it was. If it keeps pumping like this, like let's say Bitcoin, okay, let's say Bitcoin rallies now, guys. Like let's say just for the next hour, like it shoots and it goes towards the 26,500, 27. I'd probably TP into that pump, wait for CPI, get a little bit of volatility, and then re-enter some trades because we might make our money just before. So Cardano, okay. So obviously dominance. Ooh, shit!
God,
This can be our moment. If this can,
oh, that look good.
This looks good. If this dominance,
the
so
boys are
if we look
climbing
here
in
now, yeah, look at that. So this next hour is important.
Yeah.
MATIC.
Have you got bearish divergence on 4-hour RSI?
Why? Come on, dude.
I wonder if it's time to start climbing into ETH. Ray, what's your entry for ETH?
1779, like $25 from where we are.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I made a mistake. Johan Ravi's pointing, oh, someone's pointing out, Roland. CPI is 80 minutes. An hour and 20.
Yeah.
Is it only at 3?
2:30, 1 hour, 20 minutes.
Oh, yes.
Thanks for picking me up on that, Roland.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Come on, Bulls.
Everyone's going mal on XRP in the chat.
Yeah, what's going on here? Where's the XRP chart now? Did I lose it?
Wow, 32,000 ETH just got transferred to Coinbase.
Wait.
Nothing coming. Not my ETH. That's like 55 mil.
Cancel long.
I'm waiting for that box because I'm about to add the rest of. How much we got?
Okay.
What do you think the chances we recapture the 200 weekly MA on Bitcoin this week?
But that's what it is. It's the 26,500, right?
26, yeah, 26.4.
4.
We can't even get past 2.
Raymond.
I'm just seeing what I'm looking at here. Like I see
It's actually fun to have the Bulls and the Bears together. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm not man. I way prefer to be a bull. Trading bears, I don't like it. I don't like trading bears.
Come on.
But
You got candle close in 20 seconds, Sheldon. Man, MATIC's moving, eh?
Yeah, I think it hopefully. So I think it's either going to rip the crazy from here, but I'm hoping for this little retest here first.
Yes, I need it.
But it'll be quick. So you'll probably want to put a little bit of limit orders here. Yeah, it might be quick down capture. But if XRP keeps running, it should keep this, because this dominance does look pretty.
Oh fuck, man! God damn!
What's up?
I want the retest, man. Give me a damn retest.
Just wait, it will come. There's a double top on Fantom on the lower time frames, like 15 minutes. So that needs to change.
Okay, I'm 72,000 in.
What did you add without it retesting?
It did. When we were here now, I'll show you.
Ah, okay, got you.
I'm fast, bro. Look at this. You see here, this red one. Top of buy zone, add. Now I'm fast, bro. But it should come more.
Yes, that's what I was waiting on. The more
part.
Yeah, you got a pin drop on the 5 minute now.
Good. See, MATIC's like it's the slow one in the race now, but it's only because it's not through that major. Once it's through that top, then it will run, and it should run here pretty quickly. So we might get it, maybe, guys, maybe if things go well today, pre-pump, quick little shakeouts. But I think one of these days we're gonna have a double-digit green day. I think. Okay, so my MATIC's $200.
I like Link. Link's looking interesting here.
Do you want to show it for anyone that's joined now, doesn't have a trade? You might only be trading for a few minutes, to be honest, if this market pumps.
It's on to put pressure on
the Bears.
Yeah, so Lean, like one of the best performers. There's a lot of like better movers.
Oh, that looks good, bro. If that breaks that range.
So now, like, I'm watching this.
Oh, did you take your Fantom and go long Link?
Yeah, like.
We struggle to sit with cash.
I got like look what
it's got to be in a trade, bro.
Absolutely destroyed. Yeah.
Shit. I just got an alert on XLM.
Stellar. Jeez. I think.
Oh
Yo,
my god.
how's this fucking XRP, bro?
Well, I mean, you
Look
know,
at XLM.
Stellar used to track with XRP.
XRP. Oh, it's actually
So
the
they used to
same.
run
So
together.
Stellar, they do still run together,
XRP
actually.
and XLM. Yeah.
Oh, you see, they
What?
fucking run together,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh my
XLM
god.
is a
These
four.
these two in the bull market were crazy together. It's crazy how they ran so much together.
Don't jump into this now, though.
Okay, MATIC is coming towards.
It's coming for its retest.
This is where the shit starts happening, bro. Okay. This is where we either get faked out galore. So this should be
good,
quick.
good. All right, that's it. That's it. Yes. Got the rest of it.
Yeah, so now what we do is we build the rest of the position and then we pray. Hum and the hum and the hum and the hum. See, this is quick. Look at that. So let's quickly look at Bitcoin. Crazy, bro. Crazy how quickly it wicks like that. Okay. So I look here now. Okay, my position's in, my stop's in. Do with me what you may. Okay. You want to show some charts there, Dole? Let me quickly, I'm going to get coffee. I'm either going to come back stopped or...
Let's find something fun.
Fine, everyone's talking Peppy.
No. No, baby. I'm scarred for life.
Let's look. Let's look.
Still, someone's saying Render's woken
We're
up.
going to look, but we're not going to touch.
Oh.
Well, then my bear food is going to get wrecked here. Let's have a look.
Render waking up, someone's saying.
It's here somewhere. Oh, there's this Litecoin still in play. The bearish Litecoin setup. So 1 hour still in play. Let's see, render. Okay, so yeah, like it depending for rejection areas. Bigger picture daily, like for me, I want to see render push a little bit harder. We do have this trend over here that I'm watching. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's try to get a clean one. Let's see what's going on the 1 hour here for render. Okay, so let's see where it's rejecting a little bit. There. Look at that. Try and just form a picture as to what's going on here. Let's look for a pullback zone. There's the 382. So you can see it's actually pulling back onto this 382 currently. So that's generally a bullish pullback. So if you miss your first entry, and you feel the market's going to start pushing, 382 is normally a great area to get a second bite. And then for those of you who've done school, and obviously for the experienced traders, you'll know the 618 is another nice fib that we watch for pullback. So yeah, render's got work to do. This is something you're going to have an issue with there. This is obviously an area to watch. So it's not out of the woods. Slightly bearish CPI stuff. And render could get hit hard because it's been one of the best performers this year. Out of it. Remember, guys were long from earlier this year at like what 30-40 cents. If I'm not mistaken. January, 40 cents. So, anyone who got those longs on render. 660% to the highs. So, you know, I would have now in the last few days.
They're trying to nuke us.
Yeah. We have a pullback there on MATIC as well.
Let's look at let's look at 𝗵𝗵𝗄, and then I want to look at LIDA. Oh, here's 𝗵𝗵𝗄. This is interesting. Okay, so guys, there you go. 𝗵𝗵𝗄's stuck its head through. Let's see where we are on these fibs. So this was the first fib pool. So you would have seen 𝗵𝗵𝗄 on the first pool at a 618 pullback. Quite interesting. Let's see on the second one. Let's try and identify a pullback area. Something else that looks interesting. Okay, it's inverse. Yeah, look, I'm not trading 𝗵𝗵𝗄. It's hurt me before. But, you know, if there's a setup there, there's a setup. Potential entries, look for a pullback to the 382 zone. And then here's the 618, which I like. Guys, LIDO. Is that still a thing?
Yeah.
I see it's been quiet. It's been very quiet.
It's still a thing. It's a protocol. It works.
This normally would run with ETH, right, Craig?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So obviously there was a bit of a pump on that XRP news and everything's calming back down a little bit.
We survived this, we should be good.
Yeah.
I know y'all on other charts, but I'm watching our MATIC trade. God dang.
You want
Yeah, I still.
Yep, I'm with y'all.
This is THETA holding this trend for now. Optimism. See, Fantom's still rejecting here. You see, now I'm feeling quite proud of myself that I closed this thing. 618 projection, 15 minutes.
Did you redeploy the capital or not?
Okay, so there you go. Say it again.
I said, did you redeploy your capital or not?
I lost you there, Craig.
Your Fantom capital, your profit, did you redeploy it? You obviously can't hear me.
I feel like it needs to go back in, but I'm not confident here yet.
Craig asked if you went back into the trade, deal.
I want to redeploy it. No, but I want to.
Somebody mentioned Key has some nice volatility. I agree. Key is a good project.
It's bothering me.
We got 3 minutes before this next candle close on MATIC, and this
Key was Chinese AI.
No, it's an identity protocol. It's called Self-Key. It seems like a good project. Yeah.
That's good. That's a good chart.
Great chart.
Which one are we talking about? Oh, Key? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
You gain the support level back.
Dude, I think this thing can go to, like, this is something to have during the next bull run. You should have a bag.
Three minutes of retest left, y'all, on MATIC on the 15-minute.
It's breaking that trend line again, eh?
Yep. and it's trying to close back on outside of it. So if this candle closes red outside of that trend line, that's a good thing.
You mean your
So that
15
means
minute
that
Missed
candle?
this one, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you can see your first sort of zone there. And you can see it ties in quite nice
Come on, MATIC. Come on.
with this horizontal here.
Look at that.
No, look, if we get good CPI numbers, but the problem is what do you do by the time we get there? You know what I mean? It's like, oof. If any weak sniper just take you out.
Because what I'm thinking is, well, actually, no. Let me see. So my entry was like 64. Well, it's averaged up to like 64.80, I think.
I've got 64.52.
Yeah, I started getting in at like 64.31, and I started adding as I started seeing, confirmation. And now I think what I'm gonna do is I might move my stop up to 64.20 if we close outside of this trend line.
Oh, the volatility is coming, huh?
Yes.
Volatility incoming. Right. Okay. Come on, Bitcoin, just pump. Dominance fall. You've taken enough money from us. Let us make some now.
Come on, man.
Okay, so
20
where are my
seconds
positions?
outside that line.
This will actually be really good. I know it came a little bit in, but as you can see, it just tagged my entry price. But this would be good if this can just from here go at any moment, then at least we can update our stops.
Look at that. Come on, close. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, keep going.
Someone's saying your
we
link
trust.
is breaking out. You showed link a little while ago, Dill. Link, yeah.
So what are we? We are hour out, huh?
Yeah, exactly an hour.
Do you think like trading like ages
Somebody
you
wants
faster?
to see.
Because I kind of feel like I'm getting more wrinkles here. You think it's from like trading? I'm 26, bro. Why am I getting like?
Yeah, I'm only 21, bro.
It's from trade.
It's from trading the 3-minute chart, Sheldon.
Is it? I think so. I can see it, bro. I'm not supposed to be getting any wrinkles here now.
Come on.
Okay, so that's the dominance.
Did you check link?
Right,
Dill?
There's a lot of guys talking
I'm not
about
sharing.
link.
Chainlink.
Let's
Oh,
have a look
there.
here.
It's got to break this little
I
top
kept on
over
breaking
here.
up there. Yeah.
Let's break that little. So it's in resistance right now.
Yeah.
That's why, like everything's in resistance because you even got MATIC at that resistance. We get through here, we should get a little bit of free flow from the markets, hopefully before CPI. If we can get this big move quickly to the upside, we bank profits. CPI will come and destroy everyone last minute, and then we can pick up the pieces and go again. Because I'm afraid of CPI. I really am. These wicks get
Crazy.
especially now. Like crypto is
too
very
close to our
sensitive.
entry on MATIC, eh? You know what I mean? It's going to weak us so easily, eh?
Yeah, but we'll tighten up heavy as soon as it's. You can see my stops are still running. I am running at a little bit of a higher risk. Me myself personally, I'm running at 1,100, and then you'll learn as a trader that when it says 1,100, that means 1,300, because it never. You always calculate your risk, and then it stops you out, and you're like, "What the hell? Why did I lose like an extra 10%?" So you sort of like learn to add that in.
Yeah. Sheldon, they loving this, man. I'm looking at the comments.
I enjoyed the live trading, guys. Then I got 1,000 comments.
I think they're watching a reality show.
Yeah, it's a reality show. So if you remember, guys, they run this every day. We got the sessions, but you need to remember, you're watching this, you're enjoying this. I need you educated too. So I'm going to say this again. If you're brand new and you're watching here, join Sniper School. Look at all of the stuff over here. Learn the tools so that you can take advantage of what we're doing on these live trading sessions. Join Sniper School. Go below in the description. You'll get the registration button. And yes. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Let's bring the guys back on.
I think, Sheldon, people always ask, well, why is the school free?
Let's go.
It's important. I mean, when we were in Miami, so many people go, well, what's the catch? And I think what you got to realize is that,
yeah, school's free, guys, because we can get sponsorships for you. And remember, the way that we make money in school is through trading fees. So if you sign up with our exchange link and you trade, we get a percentage of those fees. Now, the bonus of that is we have to make sure that you're good, because if you're getting wiped out and you're not successful in trading, that it like drops our rev a lot. So we created school that if you're gonna make money, we're gonna make money. And the more you trade, the more you do successful, the more we make. So every time you trade, we take a percentage from the exchanger side. So we don't take from you guys, we take from the exchanger side, which you're gonna get charged on fees anyway. So that's how we're able to give you a sponsorship, and that's why we say just use our link on that, and then that's how you get the free stuff. And we're only gonna be adding a lot more of it. Okay. I mean, $600 profits. What are we doing here? Chain link. It's like everything just wants to like rip just before the. It's that dominance that's coming down pretty hard. Oh, this dominance. And what's crazy about it, it's not Ethereum, eh? It's not Ethereum. How's our good old XRP doing?
Jeez, bro. How much percentage is that?
It's done well. It's only like 6, but I think where it really starts is above 60. So it's going to have to really fight a big resistance later. Now, Dol, I think I'm going to close my positions and go long pepper, yeah? Just joking. MATIC,
go.
Just smash this resistance, please. And if we smash the resistance, we can update our stops. Okay, that's the one. Now it's at heavy resistance. This is the one. Come on. Come on, MATIC.
I think we're good. We got volume coming in. Looking at the volume at the bottom. It's coming in, so I think we're good.
Yeah, we got to get through this resistance. We got to get through this resistance before any celebrations. We got to get through this piece over here.
Yeah.
This piece there. Then it can flow and start to. So guys, just a recap for anyone that's new and anyone that's joined, we used this whole period to build, and every time it was coming down to test was the pieces that we're adding. And then as it started closing out this wedge, we just started adding in like our ending piece of the trade. So I started building off. I built a position of 40,000 on my first entries, which were down here. And then as it was coming down, I built up 40. And then as it was getting to these pieces, I was around 55, 60. And as we were breaking out here, I was getting in the rest. So now I'm sitting with the $86,000 long on MATIC as it stands. And my position's nearly full. I do have a little bit left, but I think it's cool for now. And now we're just waiting to see this break. You can see it's fighting heavy resistance here. So we can update our stop loss, get rid of the risk. especially before CPI. I'll definitely crunch up on stocks before CPI, which that's why we just want a bit of a gap. Bitcoin is the only one that looks terrible right now.
But it's giving the alts a bit of room now.
It is, but we just like Bitcoin. All we need to do is this, bro. Even on the 5 minutes, you can just do this. Bitcoin, we just do this, so that these alts can be unleashed. So what's this MATIC doing? Yeah, just hovering there. And then the other coins, for anyone that's new here, that we're just focusing on here, is Chainlink, which is looking good. I think it's gone for. Oh, it's through that resistance. So anyone that got the entries, just update your stops, and probably use this little trend over here. There's like stop areas for now. We do need Bitcoin to wake up here, guys. See MATIC's fighting our resistance heavy here.
I mean,
it's an important one, because if it gets through that, it starts to climb. So do expect a little bit of fight. That's why I'm hoping a little bit of pre-volume or something can get us through of the. So let's actually look here on Bitcoin. Let's delete here. So these are the levels on Bitcoin. Guys, I don't know about you, but it feels good doing a 2-3 hour session again. Don't shout with so much excitement, guys. Like, relax.
It's about time we did it again.
You just brought up the
Relax, guys. Stop it. You're being too loud.
I mean, to keep it honest, I saw like it's not pushing up, so I took a short at 26,150.
Ah, you bet.
I was like, man, it's not doing nothing. I'm putting my
Listen, at
stop
2:30, in an hour's time, he might be the one that's smiling.
It might be. It might be.
I mean, so far I'm up 10%. You know what I mean? But it's like, put the stops to break even. Let's see what happens. I'm happy to.
I want to see.
stop
So
out
we're
and
right
re-enter.
on this piece over here. So I got a little bit left. My last little entries here. Okay, 188.
Somebody
I
said
think
it's
I'm
better
gonna-
than Pornhub.
This is better than Pornhub.
Oh my God.
Real one.
We appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
Sheldon, when did you think you become better than Pornhub? We were trying
Bro,
to get
never.
bigger-
Like, that's an
we were trying to
achievement.
get bigger than crypto. Bigger than Pornhub. It's a tall order.
Okay. Oh, we're not too far out from volatility, man.
I'm just seeing on one of the other groups, apparently the UK yesterday announced that they're welcoming crypto and blockchain with open arms. There we go. Yeah, the US is.
Dude, the
ASIC
US, like, it's no offense to anyone in the US, but I just feel they're gonna fall so behind with crypto now. Like, it's gonna be ridiculous, actually.
Yeah.
Bro, look, I'm in Brazil. I had to leave. Like, I left.
No, it's they're really gonna fall behind. And then we just got good old South Africa just sitting on the side. Not getting involved in anything. We just guys, you should really make your way to South Africa. If you get the chance, like, you'll love this place.
The food is amazing in South Africa, that's for sure.
Yeah, the food and the price.
The flight is not fun though.
No, it's a terrible flight. Even now, I might have to fly to LA in like 2 weeks, and it's like, yo,
Yeah.
it's like 30, 35 hours on a plane.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
I'll be there in like 12 hours. What you're doing is ridiculousness.
No, it's not cool. And because I probably can't take the family with, I could only be there for like 3 days. So I could do all of that for 3 days.
Oh man, that's totally not
Let's check
working.
going via Singapore. I think it might be quicker, Sheldon.
No, maybe like 2 hours quicker. Probably.
Just if you look on the main YouTube channel, the comments are running so fast. I don't know how anyone keeps up. It's like it's
Bro, it's criminal if you go to LA for 3 days. That's criminal. Like, and take that flight. That's gonna be, you're gonna be out for a week after that.
Nah, no, bro. But I might get some really big podcasts there. So, guys, go follow if you're here and you love live trading. Go follow my personal channel, please. Sheldon the Sniper on YouTube.
Oh, I mean, definitely go get that paper. Then it's worth it.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. I'm enjoying the new content and just getting into other people's minds. So if I can get really good guests, then I know I'm gonna go see Elio. Should be really cool.
There's only 1,000 people have liked the YouTube, this YouTube on the likes.
Really?
That's criminal. And I'm on the stream.
That is criminal.
Hey guys, have a great day. Appreciate you all. Much love. We'll see you all on the next episode. Unless you smash the like button in the next 5 minutes. Your choice. Your choice. You decide. You decide.
Y'all get to decide if y'all want to hold Sheldon hostage. Click that like button.
Click the like button. Otherwise, I'm going to go play games with my family. They're already downstairs, guys. I decided to stay longer. Like,
come on, man. Come on. The January candles. That'd be nice right now.
Yeah, let's definitely
January run.
How many likes we have now? Like, we should at least
I'm
have
giving 5 minutes. I'm giving 5 minutes.
We have 2,600 people here.
Them January candles was like 20% easy.
Bro, it can come. Like, that's the big thing. We just got to pay attention to this because when you got this huge ass gap, you can't get them. You can't get them. So let's hope CPI is nice. What is the CPI like expectations and what's good? What's bad?
Yeah, I'll give you the rundown real quick.
So they're looking at 4.1 is the forecast. So, you know, 4.1 or lower, I think will be good. 4.2, 4.3, I think we're going to get smashed here.
Okay. Okay. So if we want MATIC to go to $1, what do we need? Okay, if we want MATIC to go to $1, what number do we need?
3.9.
Putting it out there.
I think will be good. Yeah, like, so, I mean, if it comes in 4.1 or 4, I think we're going to be okay, but we're going to get this volatility. So guys must just be careful with where their stops are because...
But we will, as we get closer to the time now. Yeah. Now, as we get closer now, we're gonna start prepping for that.
I'm putting it in the chat.
I'm just hoping we get a great
I got something from my guy Drew, or the JP Morgan and the CPI data. I just put it in our chat.
We get a message out. Guys, the live stream is going super well. Please don't forget about Sniper School. I've already spoken.
I think the big thing is that if you get onto Sniper School, you get onto the live trading at 4 p.m. every day. And you know, anyone that's on the live trading.
But the course, bro, the course is going to teach you like so much. And then you get the live trading, which is it's over the top, but it just teaches you all of this stuff.
Yeah. At least you got another 500 likes there.
Guys, 𝗕𝗏𝗍𝗍 is pulling back a little bit.
I'll give you 50. I'll give you guys 15 minutes until 2 o'clock to make that 2,000 likes.
That's got to be.
If you make it 2,000 likes, then I'll stay till CPI.
Yeah, 100%.
If it's not 2,000 likes by 2 o'clock, well, our time it's 13 minutes from now. Then we're gonna cut before CPI.
Man, what's so hard about hitting the like button? It takes a second, y'all. Like, are you guys really stuck to the Like, I feel like they're just not on the screen, like near the screen. Like, I don't understand how we do 2,000. Like, it must be inconvenient. We gotta figure out a way to make it better for them.
Sorry for asking so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
David's going to join us shortly as well.
I wonder if he's long or short. I think that's going to be
Yeah,
a good.
I want to know.
I want to know if he's long or short. What's up, 𝗵𝗵𝗏 champion doing? Okay, so I think this is it. I'm done adding. I'm finished. $90,000 position. Oh,
Bro, I just want to show you this UIDX, bro.
And 15,000. So I'm $105,000 long. Okay, go.
I want to show you this.
Okay, show me.
We had a nice move from DYDX here.
Yeah, beautiful.
Like we were saying earlier, I was looking for some kind of pullback here. So it's starting to look interesting. If we get bullish, anything bullish, I think we're going to go. We might see a wick down into this zone here, which is something to look for. Maybe have a sneaky buy in that area just in case. And then if that CPI is relatively bullish, we might just get that wick and you can grab a buy in this off the 618 down here. So just keep tracking DYDX. I think we'll get a good move.
This is Dominance wants to. I just got handed a whiskey. It's like 1 o'clock in the day. The family's here. They're like,
No, bro.
cheers, guys. 1 o'clock. Yo.
No, bro.
Wait,
Check your XRP again. I see it looks like it's going again.
This is the. We're just waiting for Bitcoin. This is a terrible 5 minutes. You can see the volatility is getting ready. XRP. Ooh. Wants to,
That is a huge
Double
flag.
Double top, yeah.
No, it went
It's
to
a high.
It just depends how you want to look at it, bro.
It's a high, bro.
No, what's my this doing here now, man? Okay, MATIC's just hovering. Just hold here, MATIC. Then let's get a pre-pump. Yeah, XRP is definitely a big part of this dominance. Look at this dominance.
Damn.
What are you going short, there, Do?
Litecoin, I'm short. Hedge.
So you long and short.
Quite like DYDX as a long year. 1 point. Dude, Litecoin's just in case everything shits itself. Like, I just want to have something in play, and the risk was quite low on Litecoin for me. It was like a 1% stop.
Yeah.
So, but I am eyeing DYDX long. I like DYDX long. 1.59, and I like.
Yeah. What is that FIB wise? So if we look here,
0.56 as potential longs for DYDX.
Yeah, 618 is there too.
That's a great call, like a great trade.
Where would you put your stops though?
David's here too. Let's get him on.
I will put it under that wick.
David, bro.
David.
What?
I can't hear you. Your mic's off. But the first thing, before your mic does work, we just want to know long or short. All we want to know. Are you long or short into CPI?
I mean, I'm shorting.
You bears today.
Huh?
No. Okay.
But I'm sure we're only shorting at a certain entry point. Like it could pump, and I'm just gonna wait for the right moment.
I agree. I do agree though.
When is I'm
hoping a little bullish push and then short.
The bullish push definitely coming.
It's in 38 minutes, David.
Honestly, the short might not be until tomorrow because there's a lot of news tomorrow.
You guys not think we've had a bullish push for the last 6 hours? I mean,
Yeah, but we have had a bearish push for the last 18 months. So I think another few hours of the bears have been killing us, bro. They've been
Oh yeah, you guys have.
please
yeah,
can we have?
sure.
We deserve more than 6 hours, bro. We deserve more than 6 hours, bro. We can't just have 6 hours and then take 3 months.
I'm thinking with all this stuff about Gary Gensler possibly being fired, you know, CPI, like you saying.
What do you think will happen to crypto if Gary gets fired?
It's going crazy. It's going crazy.
I mean, that's what you can say, but like, who's going to be the other guy? Like, does he? It's exactly.
They don't want another guy. What they want is a chair, like a board, like a CEO over the SEC, kind of. But they don't want it to be one person having a power. They want it to be where everybody weighs in, and it's like a board that makes decisions, not just one person. Because he's a tyrant. Like that man is crazy. Like ICP, you want to label ICP as a security? Really? ICP does nothing.
They haven't done nothing.
Same as Cardano, bro. You're saying security, they haven't done nothing.
It makes no sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Wow.
So Daniel from Chart Champions just posted a perfect swing failure pattern of the triangle, which I prepared you for the short trade at 1
for short
26.154.
Look at Chainlink, guys.
David, let's see your chart.
Yeah, let's see the chart, bro. We don't talk vocals here. We need to see some trend lines and.
Yeah. Let me a second.
I think once render calms down after a little while, it'll be fun to trade again, right? Oh, dude, there's got to be like long-term entries.
I see there's
It's
a big
back on the
whale
trend.
bought. I'm just reading our research group there. A big whale bought 140K's worth of Peppy 30 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Sure.
Shows you how quickly the bulls return, eh? Or
They
the
just
returns
come, bro.
return.
Pepe is coming, bro. It's the longest time. I just don't think I'm allowed to do it. I'm like...
Nah.
Pepe is coming back to wreck us one more.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take $500 from this winning trade, with the next winning trade, and then I'm going to go 100x that shit. But I'm not taking my money and putting it in. Okay, guys, the pre-pump needs to start. The pre-pump needs to start. Let's be here. Guys, I know this hasn't always worked in the past, but I have faith. I have faith that this should work today. Come on.
三凤王咱们南要开府别府俺家将近一阵黄风么三个浪学个好怎么是三呀
Come on, baby.
Orange. Ooh.
Ooh, BNB just. Ooh, BNB.
God.
Wow.
See this? Something's happening with this dominance. Look at this dominance.
Sure.
It's crazy.
Something's happening.
Look at Link.
It's Chainlink ripping. Boom. Through the resistance.
Yeah.
So far, guys, as it sees, we're prepping obviously for CPI, but it looks like we're pre-pumping it to CPI, which we know that there will probably be some traps. Move a little bit. Let's see. XRP. This is obviously, I think this is a big runner of Y dominance.
I'm in an XRP long and an XRP short to keep it disclosed.
Where did you short?
I shorted it at 0.5614 when it's in the green 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cut the top.
So you're long and short from here.
No, I'm long from 48 cents, 48.85.
How did you? Do you have two different exchanges? How did you long and short?
I'm Mexi, I'm long and short.
Mexi allows you to hedge trades.
Oh. Come on, MATIC, just make my day, bro.
So Sheldon, he has a nice comment for you to see, bro. Bring it on the screen.
Thank you, guys. I agree. It's it's been crazy. I just had to like focus on a little bit of business building and who I need to be, but I'm feeling in a good place that I can trade again and I can be here. So yes, MATIC, come on, MATIC, come on, bro. Break
Someone's
it.
saying BNB's pumping, eh?
It is. It's ripping. I saw it now.
just
Everything's pumping.
Look there. See, it's these gaps, guys. It's these gaps. We just came to this dump. It's this gap, but we must TP. We must TP on these pushes.
I mean, but it's the most shorted token in history. I mean, it's about time it's squeezed.
Go, MATIC.
MATIC's gone mad.
Go, MATIC.
Go, baby. Go. Come on, man.
MATIC.
Let's go.
Let's go, bro.
Oh, this is so good.
Man, yo, should I call Red Bull to get a sponsorship? Because this
should.
year is lively.
Come on, bro.
Oh man, I get my Ethereum short entry. The market's gonna have a good pump before that. 'Cause we're still $30 away.
32 minutes to CPI. There's XRP. Yeah, this has got to be a little bit of a trap, though. I think we're gonna pump to CPI and then death wick. So I think we got like 20 minutes to possibly TP, guys. Let's get this one more. Come on, baby.
One more.
Stop loss on MATIC. Good question. Yeah, I think I'm gonna come in tighter with stops now, guys. So I'm gonna probably come. So there's my entry, which is basically 0.65. So my stops will probably be around 6.4. Let's just see here, 6.410. So still a little bit of risk, just because I don't want to be too tight. Come on, baby. Okay, so what is it? 0.648. 0.648. 0.648. 648. Hey, now I'm only risking $200. There we go, guys.
So you guys are
this one.
Guys, I've
What
got a
trade
short
you guys in? Does it
opportunity coming on XLM if we get this pump.
I'm not sure. This is okay. 0.644. Let's update here. 0.6. Okay, only an $80, $70 loss there. Okay, so what I'm hoping to see from MATIC here, quick, just to explain, we've just broken the top, which therefore we want to sort of start a squeeze. So I want to basically see this. It will probably come down now. I want to see it hold here, and this should be quick. So I wouldn't enter anymore here, guys, but this should be quick, and then we can start. And then if it does that, then we can just update stops again, and we can just go. So far, just want to quickly clarify for anyone that's new. I know there's a few people jumping. I'm $90,000 on the MATIC. We all took it this morning. We built it over here. We got it through before the wedge. We now have a stop loss that's raising a lot of risk, which is really good. I have two longs actually, so I'm around about $105,000 long. Probably TPing just before CPI. Yes, MATIC. Yes, MATIC. Go. It's fighting. It's fighting. If you're here, guys, join Sniper School. You want more of these sessions? Like, we do it every day already if you've done school, but join Sniper School. This is how it looks. You learn candlesticks, candle patterns, trend lines, support resistance. You learn everything. And you get the live trading every day. You get the leverage courses. You get everything part of that. So register below and join Sniper School.
Hey, I think this XRP got some room to run because the RSIs are not even like topped out and the price like can still.
Bro, this is the scary thing. Like, let's be honest here. Look at that on the daily here. We're seeing, where is our Fantom actually? How rich would we have been though? Let me add it here again.
No, bro, don't talk to me like that.
It's too soon. Oh no, but
Yes.
ah, you puta.
But see, all you switched to the coin that didn't run yet, you know. So
No, we did well. We went from a winning to another winning.
Yep.
So that was really good. Yes, MATIC.
And also, it's also a good example of what everybody else should be doing. Take your profits, you know, and you go find another one that looks the same and go to that one.
Guys,
Yeah.
if you are late, go rewatch this session when you
Guys,
get to trust me.
I want to show you guys something.
Bill, is it a short? Is it a short, Dylan?
Bear
It's
free.
an idea. It's just an idea.
Dylan's coming with bears.
Hey,
Bears
feed the
free,
bears.
my
That's
bears.
good, though. It's good though. We need someone feeding the bears. We need someone feeding the bears. Go, Dill. Show it, brother.
This is just an idea. Okay, so we've seen XRM,
I love it.
which
I love
is
it. It's good.
basically the world's biggest shitcoin. It's pumping. Like, I don't know anything about this token, but I just know like it runs a bit with XRP. I've identified 2 areas that I like as major resistance for me. So, you know, if there's an opportunity coming for a short, it's going to be a ping off the 786 that's tying in with this horizontal here. Or if we break through that, I'm looking at this 200-day MA, which is sitting up here, which is tying in with this opportunities here, I'd say, for XLM to grab a short. Any takers?
I agree that you could start building up short at that area on XLM. Yes.
He was trying to say
This is
everything in
linked.
that sentence.
Still looking good.
Coins that look like that, you should be looking to build longs.
Look, so basically, you know, I'm looking for that.
Dave Digital
Something like
says-
that, guys.
Dave Digital said David is sleepy. It's 7 a.m. Yes. Me and David are in the same time zone, and yes, we are sleepy.
Gotta wake up.
We got 25 minutes to the CPI.
At least you got 2,000 likes, although there's now 3,000 people.
LINA is
watching
also
live.
looking interesting.
But
Yeah.
we should have another. We should get another. Come on, guys, let's hit the like button. If you want to see more of this, everything except the house is pumping. I'll use that.
LINA.
Fuck, I wish I would have did.
Guys, I like the look of LINA. Yeah, it's pushing. So keep your eyes on this guy. DYDX, I didn't get my entry. Let's see if
David,
we've got-
someone says, "Why are you drinking
LINA.
deodorant?"
Man, this is uptime. This is like some legit stuff here. You guys never heard of it?
What is it?
It's called uptime.
When you wake up in the morning.
Yes, it is not
Oh, yeah,
deodorant.
that look good.
What time is it there for you, David?
7:06.
Okay, so I wonder you're still a little bit quiet.
Man, those uptime things are addicting. I know all about them.
Yeah, it's like a clean energy drink.
Is there such a thing? Clean energy drink.
So I see
Yes.
Lena's run out a bit of steam now because there's a lot of interest in other tokens.
Let me check dominance again.
And guys, look at this. Look at Theta here. How it's respected this trend so perfectly.
We have support on dominance coming up at 49%. Well, this whole range of 49.07 to 48.97 for Bitcoin dominance. I'm gonna drop the chart again. 1 second.
I mean, look at this target for Link, guys.
Oh, yo, it's cold. Guys, while we're here, to all the trading team on here, to the whole audience, cheers. It's good to be back.
Well, I think we're going to have to join you.
I'm drinking whiskey at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Bit of
My family.
Bit of a Tuesday whiskey, bro.
Yeah, a little bit of a Tuesday whiskey.
𝗕𝗵. Somebody says 𝗕𝗵 is ripping.
𝗕𝗵. No, guys, let's not talk meme coins. These are the guys that got us into shit in the first place.
Don't bring attention to the shit coins. At least not yet.
𝗕𝗵, okay. I'll look for you. But I'm not trading this crap. I'm over it. Yo, also got annihilated, eh? Oh. But guys, these dumps, I know they suck. They suck for long term. All you can do is just add and make sure your long term is just being added to. But these dumps is what creates a really good time to get ready to trade. Once you got dumped, you want to see calmness, and then you want to track because it just brings volatility. That's all we want as traders. Okay, what's gonna happen here, bro? We need one more. That's 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Relax. Yeah, just one more pre-pump. It's like we're 20 minutes out. So another pre-pump now. Be good.
I TP'd that MATIC like just by luck on that wick top there.
Oh, nice. I'm still in.
Are you out?
Not really. You've made profits, bro. It's all that matters. Anyone that wants to TP now?
No.
Anyone out there that wants to TP?
Yeah. I see someone asking for TP levels. The 618 retracement is a nice
so yeah, this is actually a good. Let's actually chat quickly.
0.6789 is the 618 on MATIC.
Okay, let's zoom out here. Get out of the 5 minute chart. I need a clean chart. There we go. Okay, go to the 1 hour. It's clean here. So 618 from here to here. It's nearly there.
From the top of that dump. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I can't see where. Oh, yeah, exactly there. Yeah. Sorry, I
So
don't
it's
see
from
your
there.
top line. No. From where it started dumping at the top there. Sorry, I just didn't see your starting line.
Yeah. So if we go here.
Yeah, that's it there.
There.
And that's the 200-day. What moving average is that? Because that's important.
Weekly.
Yeah. Can't complain
Weekly.
about that. Good.
Yeah, it's like lining up
reaction
there.
there for sure.
So what is that more or less? Another couple percent, and then they should wreck us.
Yeah.
That's our good old. Come XRP, don't slow down now. Okay. Solana. Okay, so I think we'll probably have a little bit of 5 minutes calmness here. And then we're heading into the last 15 minutes of CPI. And that's when the volatility, what's the stock market doing? Ooh, this must break. Come on.
Craig and Sheldon, y'all looked at my dominance chart?
Where is it on the group?
Yeah.
I'll have a look now. Okay, MATIC. Yes, MATIC. Go again, brother. Be free, MATIC. Be free.
I did one without the moving averages on, and I did one with the 21 and the 50 on it for the 4 hour.
Come on, MATIC.
Oh, the 1 hour.
Okay, Dole, what are your positions, huh? Are you on the phone?
yeah,
Sheldon's
here we
reading
go.
The research group
I'll
here,
tell you right now.
coming out from the Seaman report, that looks like Ethereum is good to go. So from the SEC. So
What does that mean?
Issue with it. Well, it's not like it's going to be deemed. I mean, it was offered as a security, is a security, so it's fine. It's not like, you know, it's one of the good tokens. Bottom line.
Yeah, I think it's. I think that's the big thing is we're waiting for obviously a little bit of a reflection pump from the market after this big dump, and then it's like if altcoins don't make the highs, it's probably good to probably start shifting to ETH and BTC just for the long run. Let's first see where this high. If we make higher highs, then it was probably the best altcoin opportunity that you could have got. So
yeah.
Okay, let's look here.
So Brew, I'm long at the moment. I'm long Link. I'm long AVAX. I'm long ETH. I'm long MATIC.
Yeah.
And I am short Litecoin.
How many trades you got, bro?
As a head. Just a handful. I like the momentum. It's exciting. But I got this Litecoin short as a hedge now. So yeah, it was a 1.5% risk for me. So I've opened that. And then I quite like this XLM potential short if we get a pump. But let's see how it plays out.
Yeah, I just want to see one last push here. The next 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just a quick rampage. Everything go up another 3, 4, 5%. We TP out. We see a huge ass red candle. We wait for it to slow down a bit, and then we'll catch the next ones.
Old MATIC is slowly creeping towards that 6189. 6789 is what I've got. 0.678 now. It's getting there. I'm not saying that's your level, please, but
no, it is tough because now you're like in. If you look at this chart here, you're like in like no man's land. This technically should go test the horizontal.
It should. It should.
It's just about this. Yeah, Dylan ain't playing games. Dylan's like our ultimate DJ.
No, he is. And
You
he's
must
got
see
him
him in a bull market, guys. You'll have like 20x trades.
It's exciting. I get FOMO, bro.
I know. But then on the other hand, like as much as a degen, he's then got his stocks and his equities that he trades bigger amounts, higher time frames, way safer. So you see how he has the balance. He goes crazy on the smaller time frames, but smaller portfolios. But then he has his bread and butter, right?
Look, these altcoins bring me joy.
They are. It's like a drug.
They just make me happy. Like I just love staring at these charts.
Okay, guys, let's do votes here. So I have a $90,000 position with an entry that is currently, let's have a look, 2.5% away at the moment. Okay, it's a little bit more now. And then I have another long, which is $15,000. That's also pretty good in the profits. Should I take profits before CPI, or should I take the risk that CPI pumps the crap out of Bitcoin? And so please make a poll. Please, Josh.
Can I throw in my 2 cents on this?
You don't take some of your money.
You can, but it's like, but the auditors have been pretty good to me today. They told me how to get out of Fantom. They told me to get into MATIC. So now I want to know what they're saying.
We need to get some more.
My 2 cents is if you are up, take something.
Yeah. We got like 2,100 likes on a 3,100 audience.
Get it to 2.5, guys. 2.5 and we'll stay till CPI. Otherwise, at 29 past, we end.
Good seeing the comments here, Sheldon. Take 80%, leave 20%, half. Put a stop loss in.
Okay, I got to stop.
Let it ride, baby.
Yeah, it sounds like my kind of guy. The only problem is we keep giving away profits this whole time.
Yo, the comments are running wild there. Come on, guys, get those likes going as well. We've got only 2,200 likes.
Let's go, guys. Smash it. Okay. We're coming in close. Now's the time to go refill your whiskeys, get some popcorn, and chill.
Maybe you should join me on a scotch there.
Yeah, go pour a whiskey, guys. Go. Get one.
I'm coming back in a minute.
Whiskey. Dylan, I know you don't drink in the day. Go get an espresso, brother. Go get a double. On me. On me, bro.
I'm gonna get one. I'm just leaving this here. Raymond, here while we wait for CPI.
Raymond, light a joint, bro. On me. Let's go. Okay. Let me bring up my chart.
Hey, boys, I'm coming back now. I'll be 1 minute.
Go get your espresso, dude. Okay, come on. It's an ugly red candle. Okay.
So this is where I'm looking at the time frames now. In the daily, it's just leaving the floor.
So it looks like, yeah, CPI, we're pre-dumping on stocks. Interesting. Because if we're pre-dump here, we end up getting a... Come on. So I like how Total 3 is outperforming Total 1 today. I would have loved in altcoins. How's this dominance?
Bearish reset possibly?
I hope so. That'll be good. If we can come out, retest, and then shoot a rocket.
Because this is actually beneficial to us because of the 15-minute, a bearish retest, 15-minute reset. And we
if this happens, guys, so I'm also I'll think now closer to the time of possibly like taking some TPs, yes. But if what happens is the numbers come out and all of a sudden it just sends this huge, it's very likely it's going to come back down. So if that does happen and I still have some of my trade in, that immediate pump is what I'll probably TP on. Shit's got me nervous, bro.
I think it's just a retest, me. Because we just broke out of that resistance on in MATIC. Oh, and Bitcoin too.
It's still rejecting the D9 EMA. Like, it just
what is this D9? What?
It's like this indicator. Pull up this indicator in your trading view. D space 9 EMA. 9.
This thing here. D space
9 EMA.
EMA. This thing.
Yep.
The demon trader.
So look.
This thing.
There it is. Yep.
So what is it?
Now check it back and see how like it'll look into it and reject. Or if it's bullish, when it's under it, it's bearish. When it's on top of it, it's bullish. So if you take it back a couple months, you'll see when we're in the bullish category, we'll come and retest it and then bounce off of it. There's always like a liquidity pocket there. And that's what's happening.
Okay, it is at a very critical resistance. I do agree on that. Okay. Looks like stairs. Okay, I'll start to track that out. I'm gonna have a look, right? Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
How's that joint? Good.
It's excellent.
Puff a cloud into the camera there, bro.
The issue is
Let me smell. Yes, baby. Woo!
It's cutting into my gym time, man. It's better pump.
Okay, what are we? 8 minutes. So we're all high. Guys, again, this may form, CPI can come out now and form a big ass red candle. If you're happy with your gains for the day, TP out, there'll be some more trades. I did make good money on Fantom, so therefore I might hold this a little bit more. I'll probably put my stops at entry, but I did make money for the day, so I'm willing to ride this one a little bit in case the bullish scenario plays out. But if you've made money, well done. Great session so far. Let's just see what CPI does. 𝗕𝗏𝗿𝗄𝗧. Oh, 7 more minutes. Up 30%. Check freak. If you're happy, bank them profits. The goal here is to get onto a great winning streak. That's the goal. I've already taken $4,000
And to keep
profit.
some money.
I made 4,000 already. Even if I get stopped now, I'll still be 3K up. So, like, for me, it's a great day.
What are we buying? What are we buying?
Bro, I'm done buying, bro. What do you mean you want to buy now?
Let's buy more stuff.
We've been buying for 3 hours, bro. So you want to open your 7th altcoin trade?
No.
Okay.
I mean, what are we buying with the profits? I don't want to buy more shit coins.
I know, we can go buy some Gucci. How much Gucci there, right?
I mean, we're gonna need a lot more than $4,000.
I'm joking. I don't want Gucci. Okay, I'm gonna go tinkle before explosion.
5 minutes.
So here's XRP. So we got this break. So let's see what happens here, guys. You know, so we got this break here. I want to watch this support zone now. This is what I want to see, right? I want to see this area hold.
Oh, I think any pullbacks on XRP should be bought, like big pullbacks. That I agree on. But in the short term, I think the trade is done.
Well, we've only been saying it. We've only been saying it since April 23, right? So every time it pulls back, we've been saying we got to get this thing. So yeah, I think it's got legs. I think it can go. Yes, THETA still riding this trend. If we do get a wick down and we have bullish CPI, I'm still watching this 382 as a possible bounce area. Here's DOT, again, looking hell of a bullish. Resistance at 5. So whatever happens between now and 5, just remember up at this zone here at 5, we've got fib, we've got horizontals, we've got a trend. So it's going to react there. You know, and I would assume the first touch is going to be quite a big rejection.
Hey guys, I'll let you know what David is thinking if you guys get us another 200 likes, because everyone wants to know what David is thinking.
David is short. Are you still short, Dave?
He can't tell him. He can't tell him.
Yeah.
He can't tell him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They can't get the sauce yet.
I think I know what he's short. Am I getting hot?
Look at the screen, David.
Oh, it's probably because I'm in this different view.
2 minutes, guys. Here's the timer. This is the moment we've been waiting for. It's a minute to go. Sheldon better get back here.
Are you going to open up a chart there, Dol? Well, I went and got the scotch, so...
Here's a 1 minute time. Let's open up BTC.
Either put it on Bitcoin and go to a very low time frame. Go to like, I know you hate it, but go to like 5 minutes or less.
Yeah, let's do 5 minutes. Okay.
I know you hate that. I'll keep an eye on
It's
our
gonna get
research
spicy.
group.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 25 seconds. 20 seconds.
Watch that volatility now.
We need to get these trades out here.
Okay. 6 seconds. Here we go.
I got the scotch to join you, Sheldon.
Oof.
What we getting?
Oh, it's playing.
Right. It's a
Holy
fight.
shit.
The
What did it come out? What did it come out?
I'm watching the research group. I don't see anything yet, but it's obviously positive.
Pump.
Yes. Yes.
Let's go.
Wait.
Hold
I
on,
think we got a
hold
TP
on,
on this
hold
push.
on.
I
Let
think we
it
got a
come out.
TP on this push.
Okay, it's beaten. It's coming at 4%, guys. So we've
4%.
beaten it.
We've beaten it, so it's bullish.
Yeah, so that's quite bullish. I think look for,
Some TPs. I still think there's going to be a...
Jeez, this market is ripped here.
Yeah, so it would have hit my TP level exactly. That's 618, huh?
Really, yeah?
Exact.
Okay, let's see. Let's give it...
But it's still going.
So my MATIC trades, 3,000 profit on this one. 600, this is a smaller one, but I'm happy with that.
Damn, man. Come on. Keep going.
The chat group on the YouTube is going absolutely mad.
Yes, how's that? So guys, this is obviously a big moment for the stock markets. So if you have a look over here, we're trying to break this very important daily trend. So yes, news positive, but obviously this can be a huge rejection point for the stock. So this is the time to shine. Bitcoin again. So if you have a look at Bitcoin, let's quickly clarify where we're at quickly on the daily. So what we basically have is, firstly, we have held support where we've bounced on the two previous dump offs. Obviously, altcoins got hit really hard. Therefore, when Bitcoin's turning bullish now, you can start to see the altcoins will start to outperform Bitcoin at the moment on a shorter time frame. And now what we're looking at on Bitcoin is, firstly, it's got two critical levels. It's got the 200 moving average weekly right now ahead of it. So we got this massive resistance on that major indicator. Secondly, we have the trend line. So it's very important on this short-term push at the moment that we do start getting back above this 26,600, start getting a little bit of ground from these two previous little dumps. Just before that, what you can see over here is a really good double bottom, which could be a really bullish pattern. We want to see it play out. Once we're above there, we can look at the higher targets. But for now, we just want to see us break through this area over here, which will be very important. What happened, interestingly, earlier is on the smaller time frames, we started to see a little bit of a spike that happened within the dominance to the downside. And we're thinking this is coming from XRP. So if we have a look, you can see here, all of a sudden in the last hour, we had this little drop off. And if you look at the XRP chart, I think this was definitely playing a role, because at that same time, we ended up having a really big green candle coming through there. And the rest of altcoins started to wake up. Yes. See, I'm worried about this little quick liquidity hunt.
Yeah.
So obviously it was XRP and within the altcoins, but it wasn't from ETH. So ETH for the day has just been dropping to Bitcoin. So it definitely didn't come from ETH. And this would obviously be a really good scenario for us if we could play the bullish scenario in Bitcoin, because if we could have ETH not sucking from Bitcoin, and we can have Bitcoin just make its ground back to the 27K area, and that dominance drops, that's altcoins. That will hopefully give us this area of the total 3. So you can see today you have the total market cap, which is including Bitcoin at 1.65 growth. Then what you have is the total 3 at 2.2. So it's very clear that the altcoins at the moment would be the stronger bullish push for the day if Bitcoin can remain in these areas. Now we just finished the quick session of news and ultimately bringing volatility to the markets. We just want to make sure that they don't wick us too much to the downside yet. And if we can hold even the short time supports now, and with all this volatility, and we do attempt and break that critical area, this could be good. So therefore, we know that these huge dumps that happen within the market, as we've just seen within Cardano, within Solana, within all of them, what they tend to create on these big dumps is the sideways and then the slight recovery. Does not mean we're bullish high time frame yet, but it does mean the bulls will attempt to reach a certain level. If they don't come right, we obviously go back down. So when we traders and we see these big days, firstly, you're going to start to learn that you must have some sort of stop losses on your trading portfolio. So I'm just going to take you guys off here for a sec. But what it also basically means is you need to always make sure that whenever you have these big events that happen, which probably happen, 2, 3, maybe 4 times a year, you always want to make sure you have capital somehow. So if it's with stops, whatever it may be, you want trading money. When it gets down to these areas, this is where it starts to get a lot more fun. And it starts to respect levels really good. And ultimately, if you have coins that are falling 30%, it's very likely they can just have a small bounce, which is a 20, 25% trade. And what you end up getting is probably like 3 or 4 really good trades over a week or 2 once you have a big dump, because you basically got the first immediate reaction push, little fake bull bounce. From there, they come down, and then from there, possibly higher low and go up. Or this turns into a huge dump off. But what it creates is it creates 2 really big areas to be able to trade in that time, if not 3. And it just gives you the volatility you need in that time to trade. So these big days, I just want you to look at them in the future to be like, whoa, we've just had a 30% dump. Okay, my long-term portfolio looks like crap, and I need to see what I can do with there, but it's trading time. And that's what you just got to start doing, is knowing the right times to do trading. Because right now, if I must be honest, if this market respects the levels and it goes into this nice range trading, this is the market you stay up to late hours in the morning. Like you put in the time. Because when it comes to the trading and these things, there's certain periods where it's worth your time and there's certain periods where there's not. And as you start progressing as a trader, you start to see which one and when it basically is. And as soon as you can learn the skill that the time you're not supposed to trade much is when you're trading less versus when you're trading, that's when you start to take yourself to a whole nother level as a trader. So now, for me, I'm staying up late nights. I'm definitely at the moment and trading this range, because therefore they are creating these great profitable trades. For the day, I made 4,000 this morning and I'm on a 3,000 profit over here. You see, the fact that I have like 2-3 weeks of this time, doesn't matter if I lost maybe 5,000-10,000 on stop losses, over the last 2-3 weeks. In this 2 weeks time, if I'm ranging around $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a day, which you can do in the current market because you are getting volatility, that whole 2 months of getting stopped and annoyedness goes away all of a sudden. And you start to understand the powerfulness that there's a reason why you get 3-year down cycle markets and then you get 1 year of explosion. It just shows you that, yes, there is that downwards phase, but it makes up all for it in a very quick space of time. But what it teaches you is that yes, you got a market that favors these big pumps 30% of the time and 70% of its bear time and things like that. That 30% makes up way more by surviving that downwards and making sure that you're always able to trade. So I just want to inspire you again. We've been through a crazy dump. A lot has happened, but keep working with the skills. And again, I'm here doing shows every day, but take yourself to the next level. Join Sniper School. We have this whole selection for you. Build the foundations that you understand my shows, you understand my charts, you understand what I'm doing. So you can either agree with me or disagree with me when it comes to my analysis. But at least you're able to and you're able to think for yourself and structure it and know how to do it. So if you go below, click the registration button and sign up for Sniper School. Join the journey with me. Like I said previously, I love the shows, but there's not that much time. One more bull market, I'll ride it strong with you guys, but then my shows are going to taper down and you're going to find me in school because that's where I believe it's going to help a lot. Okay, so I had to just express that quickly. Let's jump back in and let's get the team back on. Yo, long shorts, what's happening? Are the shorters getting wrecked? Are the longs making money? What's going on?
I just got stopped. I got stopped on that Litecoin shit. It was a hit. I'm still long.
So what are we doing?
It was just in case.
Hovering, come on. I still think, guys, that we can still get a little bit more bullish now, but I still think we TP on this bull push. I'm definitely gonna. I just think it's not at any crazy resistances now, other than that fib that Craig got, but I don't see where he got it from. Because if I take it from here to there, oh, it is close. It is close. There we go. It is close. What are you thinking, Dol?
XLM is at a high resistance zone.
But what do you think of your current trades?
Yeah, I think I've got such a good entry on AVAX. I'm just going to leave that. It can die a slow death and go to 0, or it must go to So yeah, I'm going to let AVAX run. Link.
I love your mentality with it, bro. Like some of them, you just sit there and you're like, I'll go with it. But again, guys, this is what makes look how he sits and he trades like this. But then again, he trades his equities on the side, and that's the long-term safer play. So it's this balance between the two. Where traders now, you should be being very happy with the current market. Obviously, long-term sucks. Okay, so you say your link wasn't the best.
So look, let me tell you what my entry on link is. One sec.
Let's go through the chat, guys. Tell me if you're still in. Are you long or you short? Have you TP'd? Tell me.
I got 5.16. So it's not the best. I'm going to just wait for a pullback, and I think I'll add at like 5.2 if we get a pullback. ETH I'm long. That's fine.
Look at the comp. TP'd all longs. Well done. Martin, good job.
Yeah, I mean, in this AVAX, bro. This AVAX, I got 11.2 as an entry, so I don't want to close.
Okay, people are still in. Okay. Still in MATIC. Cool. Yeah, MATIC looks good. It's weird. Like it's, the FOMC and the CPI used to bring a lot more volatility to crypto. It hasn't been so crazy the last 2-3 weeks, or the last 2-3 times. Sorry.
I think tomorrow will be a very interesting day.
What is tomorrow again? Because it's quite a big week, huh?
Interest rate hike.
Okay.
There's like some.
We're gonna have to decide if we go live tomorrow night, Sheldon, because we've got, it's the typical 8 p.m. South African time and 8:30 with
Jerome Powell. Hang out with him.
Jerome Powell. Yeah.
Look at this.
Look at that wick though. How it's dropping.
That's the thing. It's like
there it goes.
That's what I was waiting for, baby. I piled in my shorts on that pump.
you get it. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, this is still
That D9 EMA is crucial. It just tells you, like, if it's not breaking on top of it, it's going back down.
Yeah,
So
I do think if this
short,
holds
then-
support now, I think this could be a fake. Let's see. That's my opinion. I got my stops in, but I do think this drops a fake.
Oh, I think we're bullish until tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it's a. Let's see. I can be proven wrong. Oh, MATIC. Okay, let's see the MATIC positions. Okay.
Well done to those who took TP.
Yeah, good job, good job. Remember, for me, I was holding slightly longer because I did TP earlier. So that was obviously but I'm still sitting $1,900 profit here.
Looking in the comments, lots of people TP'd Sheldon on MATIC, so that's good to see.
Fantastic.
Ninja,
fantastic.
STX, Rob all.
Yeah, so guys, for me, so I think we're going to finish what we got runs show coming up now. I really need to go spend time with the family. So for me, guys, remember again, you're still in profits if you entered the earlier trade, so you can TP at any moment now. I'm going to hold it strong. This does come with risks of me getting stopped out. I already made profits earlier, so just make those decisions. Okay, it's pulling. Let's see where it holds now. Because I think this can be a heavy stop hunt as well.
This is a
news came out, everyone's bullish, everyone goes long. So why don't we wreck the longs quickly? So let's see. Let's obviously see with MATIC. I obviously want to hold my entry and my stop loss. Like that's a big one for me.
My XRP short is up 100%. So annoying.
Good.
You put nothing behind
TP as well. If you shorted TP as well, I think it's going to do this like chop thing for a little while. Yeah, so my TPs on MATIC, if it survives the stop, is basically there's one around 68.50 and there's one around 70 cents. For any TPs on there. The rest of them, Dill, you'll put we'll put some of these charts, especially the trades we called, we'll put them in Discord, guys. So go to our Discord and go to the show charts, and you'll be able to find these charts, the trades that we took and all of that. So you can go have a look at the different areas and things like that. Again, we want to see Bitcoin get through the 26,500. Let's give this a little bit of time. It's fighting the 200 weekly moving average. There's a lot happening. I'll be back again tomorrow with some shows. So guys, thank you.
So Sheldon, we've got live trading at 4:15 again. Don't forget, for those that are in school, down the Discord, 4:15 will be live. Links will be in the Discord, and yeah, we'll take it from there, Adil.
Okay, cool, guys. David, Mr. Raymond, Chris, Craig. Okay, much love, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Enjoy. Go watch Run Show. Otherwise, I get fired. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love, fam. I don't know, Josh.